is Gubs Radio.
Gubs Radio.
Limo talk. Graz a day on the radio. GubsRadio.com. We're here. It's Richie, board op extraordinaire to my right.
Hello, Graz.
What's going on?
How we doing?
I'm all right.
Yankees clinch, baby.
Not yet. GubsRadio.com.
Here it comes.
GothamGoldGraz.com. Gubs.com. Richie, hold on. I want to share while you look at me. 516-465-3990. 516-513-0515. We're in the old tool room. Hold on. Put this loud like this. We're in the O'Toole room. Michael O'Toole is not coming in tonight, but Mad Dog Russo is calling in. Joseph Esquire Blunts III is calling in. Bobby Inzarello coming in. AJ Powers looking for a date from a Jew coming in.
Whoa. Hey now.
I don't know if Jeff Bosey's coming in. Charlie Myers is coming in. Teresa Farrell might come from the mansion in her gown with her cleavage showing. She might be coming in.
What a lineup.
I don't even know. I think Mandy Jones is coming in 3 weeks, she told me, and somebody else told me they're coming in 2 weeks. So
very nice.
Not bad.
I got somebody that wants to come on the air, wants to be booked as a guest and a special appearance.
I think I know who that is. That Jim Laughlin?
Absolutely.
Oh, Jim Laughlin's a lot on any time he wants.
Jimmy listens often and loves the show.
Oh, that's a good thing. I like the show too. You want to hit the? We'll start right from the beginning. So I was on the phone with one of the bosses today. I'll leave it nameless. We won't say if it's Larry the King or Joe the other King or
doesn't matter,
or James the King. It was one of them, and quote unquote, just keep on hitting home runs. You're doing a great job, Graz. Just keep on hitting home runs. Put out good.
Go.
Just keep putting out good content.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes. That's what we're all about.
I like that.
Also tonight, we're supposed to be getting a phone call from the Wizard of Graz. We have a wizard that's going to call us tonight.
We do?
Yes, and we actually, I don't know the exact name of the midget. Hold on a minute. 1 second.
The Wizard of Graz.
The Wizard of Graz. And hold on, we're supposed to be getting a phone call from a midget. Hold on. All right, hold on. Mandy the Midget's calling in tonight.
Really?
Mandy the Midget from Clearwater, Florida is calling in tonight at Limo Talk with Graz to discuss, I don't know. Oh, that's the midget woman, yes.
Yes,
I didn't
had
know
her
the
as that.
name. I'm sorry.
That's
What was I
okay.
supposed to do? I apologize. So as we're talking, let's play a John Sterling clip if you can, and maybe a nice Pete Alonso clip to get started for the evening.
A little Pete Alonso.
Yeah, we're going to go from 8:30 tonight, and we're going to stop at about 10:30. And walking in, helping us out, is the immortal Chris Magikowski.
Welcome, Chris.
What's going on?
Look, there's cash on the table. I want some.
Oh, this
Load
is
me up.
That stuff for the Bobby Inzarello, Ins 41 is here. So
How you doing?
All right, what's happening?
Not much. Hi, am I on? Hi.
Hey, Bobby.
Is this on?
Yes.
Is this on?
I'm glad you're here. I haven't shared the show, so I have to share the show while you're.
Is it on?
It's on. Yes.
Are your headphones on?
My headphones appear to be on.
Excellent.
I'm messing with my volume over here. Up, down, up, down.
The bosses said that we're doing a very good job.
Really?
Keep up the very good.
So
work.
let's fuck it up tonight.
Here we go.
Did you hear the tone of his voice? Like, really?
Really? That's shocking news.
Yes.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. We're doing a good job.
Yeah, it's like every day you come in here and you go, "You're not fired.
Well, that's.
You're not done. All right, good news.
I just getting a
This is
little.
the only place I know that you have to every day be reassured that you're still going to be allowed in here.
It's so Hey, listen, we were nominated for the best podcast/radio station on Long Island in 2019.
You know what they call that award, right?
Bullshit.
The Grazi.
Why do you mean
the Grazi?
You
get a Grazi award. The best,
Grazi?
the
That's
best
a great
governors.
idea.
The best governor. Yeah, we're gonna do the Grazi.
The Grazzies.
Yeah.
What's a Grazi?
If you have a podcast on Gov's radio that lasts more than 3 shows,
Wait a
you
minute.
get a Grazi.
Most of those shows up there. Wait, hold on a minute.
Oh, they're all Grazi worthy.
Okay, so let's start out. All right, Gov's radio schedule. Get it out of the way early. Sunday at 2:00 is Not Another Pucking Podcast. Comedians on Hockey, Pimples, and Pimples. Anthony DiDomenico, Chris Roach, and John Truson.
When did that show start?
That show started around the same time we started 3.5 years
Eligible
ago.
for a Grazi.
All right, it's got Joey Cola,
Grazi.
Grazi. The Long Island Breakfast Club with Valentina's only been here.
No Grazi
No
there.
Grazi yet.
No Grazi. Got to be on for a while. I meant more than 3 months. No, it's not 3 shows. It's got to be like, give me like 3-4 months.
Funny tank.
Of consistent showing up.
Yes.
Not just like, I did it here, I did one there. No. You're not Grazi worthy.
Well, she's on Mondays and Thursdays, so
No
she's
soup
not,
for you.
So she is doing 2 shows. So you want to give her like maybe?
Hey, listen, Knock 'em Dead comes in here 5 days a week.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
All right? I don't want them to have a Grazi, though, either.
What? You have
As
to
I
have
say,
a
they got a
Grazi.
double
Bosses can't get Grazis.
That's right.
They're
Bosses don't-
management. They're management. Out of the Grazi running.
You're right.
It's biased. It's no good.
All
I'm
right.
sorry. They're good guys. Thank you. Love you all, but you're not eligible. Thank
right.
you.
Grazi
Goodbye.
for you.
Try some other award.
Funny Tank. They've been here for about 3.5 months, 3-4 months. Is he old?
Borderline.
Borderline?
They're on the bubble.
All
on the
right.
bubble.
Steve Squared, which nobody knows about.
Never heard of it. No Grazi.
They've been here for 3.5 years,
All right. Never heard of them.
but they have to get a Grazi. They've been
Nah,
here-
they're not getting it.
All right.
If you haven't let me know that you're on the fucking air by now, forget about it. I never heard of this fucking show.
It's actually very pretty. It's pretty good. I like.
It's very
it.
pretty.
It's pretty good.
It's very pretty good.
It's pretty good. The Wort with Mike and Pete or
Grazi.
Grazi.
Well, they got a category there,
Instant
though.
Grazi.
They instantly win the Grazi in their category, which is a beverage show.
Yes.
Which they win.
They win.
They got
Okay.
the Grazi. Come in and get your award, guys.
Jam.
Accepting for Michael O'Toole is Bob Inzerillo. Hey!
Hey, Bob, how are you?
I'm doing good. Mike wanted me to just say that he really appreciates this. It's been a lifelong dream of his to win a Grazi. He finally was eligible, and he did win, and he just wants to thank everyone in his family and everyone who made it possible.
And thanks to Pete. Pete.
And he wants to thank Chris Mad Dog Russo for making his life a much more enjoyable experience.
You got it. Jam, Joe's acoustic music with Joe DeJesus.
They win the music category.
Yes, and he does very well on Monday nights. Tuesday, 10 o'clock in the morning, Tea Time with Teresa.
She gets the best show for tea.
She
The show that's about tea time with absolutely never been a cup of tea on that show.
okay.
Never. It's never tea time.
I have to tell you what she did the other day. I listened for 5 minutes.
Really? You want to turn the mics down?
No. I listened for 5 minutes like you told me to do, and she goes, "Hey, Graz!" And I cut off.
hang up.
I hung
Hang
up.
up.
I listened
Yeah.
to music in the shower.
Bobby Inns is listening. Done. I'm gone.
Comedians on Football. He just started a month ago. Steve Belanger.
No, and I heard it's not very good.
No.
No, I don't heard nothing. I'm sorry, Steve. You're the best, man. You're the best. No Graz.
Dude, okay, well, got to talk about. I got a little note from the PAL for flag football that I was slightly abusive to the refs this week.
Congratulations. That's
No.
a Grazi. Right there, that's
you
a Grazi.
really?
Yes.
Abusing refs.
It's a
I got
wow.
thrown out of a game 2 weeks ago for calling an umpire a fat fuck.
No, you can't do that.
I did do that.
Why would you?
I said, listen, you fat fuck.
No. Why?
No, I didn't get thrown out for that. I got
Was it
thrown
a
out.
ball? Was it a ball or a strike, or what was the call?
First of all, he's standing behind the catcher. Hey, what's up?
Oh, that guy could come in
He's
anytime
standing
he
10
wants.
feet behind the catcher to call balls and strikes. He was horrible. and I was like, he starts calling pitches. So I said, it was the 6th or 7th inning. What's up, Matt? 6th or 7th inning of a second game of a doubleheader, and I didn't say a word the whole time.
Right.
He's a big, huge freaking balloon.
Oh, and what do you do?
I go, Blue, that pitcher's right down the middle. He goes, you are out of here. I go, I'm out of here.
What,
You're
just for that?
Yeah. I was like, are you out of your fucking mind?
All right. Sorry, not
That's
sorry.
crazy.
Wait,
Matt, could you
I
sit
want to
there?
get back to that.
Because it'll be on the
Sorry, not
camera.
sorry with Anthony Rodia. He is probably the most popular show here. He's been here for about 3 months, Bobby. What do we do with him? Does he get a Grazzy?
He's
He's got to
eligible.
get a Grazzy.
He's eligible.
All
It's,
right.
it's a good show.
Two girls, one mic is two girls from California. Hi, Matt. How are you? But they do a simulcast here, but they talk about porn. So what do you think?
Instant Grazzy.
All right, so she gets a Grazzy. We're talking a Grazzy. You got to get a Grazzy if you're here for a while.
I created the Grazzy Award.
One of my favorite people.
You're going to get one as the best guest.
Yes.
Hey, all right,
Yes,
I
yes,
like that.
Grazzy.
Cool.
One of my favorite people in the world, Matt Aravalo. What is it? AravaloComedy.com.
Yep,
Comedy.
And a
Even use that.
2019
Just follow me
Grazzy
on my-
recipient
Yes.
as the #1 guest on our program. Matt, how are you?
Good. How are you? I missed you
Good.
guys.
Oh,
I've been
dude.
here. I've been in school and everything. Been so busy. It's really. I'm so happy you guys are here tonight. I wasn't expecting to see you guys. What's up, guys?
Yeah, we
been a
take a
while.
lot of time off.
What are you talking about? Little League? A Little League game?
Well, Graz cut me off on that.
No, I didn't. No, wait. I didn't cut you off. I wanted to finish. Let me finish with the schedule and we can get back to it.
You asked me the story. Here's what he does to me. So what happened? I started telling him. He goes, listen,
Here
we'll
we
get
go.
back to that later.
Here we go. No.
Like, what the fuck is that?
All right, so we go back.
No, I don't want to tell the fucking
No,
story
his
anymore.
story
I
is.
want to tell the story. I wanted to hear the story.
Steve Belanger is one of the shows on here, and he happened
How
to
does
be.
that have to do with me calling an umpire a
Because he
fat
happened to
fuck?
be on a text, and I got yelled at because I was berating one of the refs at PAL.
Why are you
flag
berating
football.
a PAL flag?
Because he
You know,
took away
people
two.
are-
He took away 2 touchdowns and a safety from me. The same kid, and he smiled at my kid while he
should've-
gave him a flag.
Should have
So
swung.
he's a pedophile too.
No,
All right. I like it. He's like,
Whoa.
hi,
Hey,
flag. Flag on the play.
You know,
hey.
People have gotten banned from flag football for that behavior, Graz, as a coach.
That's the point.
I didn't-
That's what he's. That's his goal.
I know
here.
one. Yes.
I didn't curse at him.
On his way out.
I didn't curse at him. Did you
I
curse
cursed-
at your
I
guy?
beat
See,
the
you
fuck
can't.
Well, I
out of
called him a
He's
fat
right.
fuck.
If you get the cursing is what makes them be able to throw you out. If you keep it calm and cool and collected while insulting them, you're fine. You're allowed to do that all
I
game.
said was that
No.
pitch right down the middle, Blue, and he threw me out.
I called him out on the phone, the gentleman. I go, wait a minute. Nobody's calling me out because I said we got a couple of phone calls about your behavior or about a certain coach, and this is in the text. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't use profanity, and I didn't get in this kid's face. I did turn to one of the other directors and use a profanity, but he was staring me down, and I wasn't enjoying it.
The director?
How old is
Yeah.
this ref? How old is this? Like a
one was-
14-year-old
He
kid?
was 15 years old.
It's like a volunteer kid.
Yeah,
He's like,
they're-
sir,
they're
I don't
kids,
know.
man.
He's just trying to get $25 extra to pay for his books.
Right. They're teenage kids from the high
He's in the
school.
lunch program over
Brad's
at the
just yelling
school.
in his
He's
face
got
the whole time.
I'm like, you got to be kidding me! How do you make that phone call? How do you make that call and take away my touchdown? And he just
Why did he
smiles
take
at me
away the touchdown?
You know
because he
what's
said he
crazy?
jumped.
What does that mean?
Well, you cannot
You can't
jump
jump
into
in
the
flag
end zone.
football.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
can't
no.
jump into the
Doesn't
end
even
zone.
make sense.
All right, so it's okay. So
That-
first
that
call,
sounds
you're
weird to
wrong.
me.
Next call.
I would have yelled at him.
So I did.
That's the rule.
I did go up to the ref after the game and say I am sorry, and I apologize that I called you out on him jumping, but I didn't use any profanity, and I did not get into his face. So
Now go fuck yourself. Have a great day.
Now-
Good job. Way to go.
Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Now, what did you do?
I'm going to church.
Why would you now? If you, why would you get kicked? Why would you call him a fat fuck?
Called
Why?
him
He's a fat fuck.
He probably
Jesus
was.
No, he was
Christmas.
really fat. But the thing is,
Just to clarify.
and you know, when you want to really pick on something, that's the perfect tool to go right for because he was a fat fuck. And it's the second time I've done this to him. Last year, oof. Last year I was in a game, right? He's missing every call on the field.
Yeah.
Every call on the field.
Yeah.
So I'm coaching first base, and I said to him, I says, you got to be kidding me. That kid was safe by 2 steps, and you call him out. I'm coaching first. He goes, no, he's out. He's out. Then a kid check swing. Kid didn't even do anything. Didn't even move his bat. He went. I was like, you know what? You're fucking horrible. I'm out of the game, right? So of course I'm out of the game.
You're out of
right
the
there.
You're out of the game.
So he goes, I go, I've had it with you. You're horrible. I says, the only thing you haven't missed today or ever missed is a fucking meal, you fat fuck.
Jesus.
Wow.
Another volunteer, just older. He's
No,
like,
he was
sir,
like-
I just want to
no,
make
he-
my.
Sir, you are out of here.
You're right. He is right.
He's not a volunteer. I paid him $70 before the game as an
Right.
umpire.
You paid
know
him.
what?
So those kids make $25 a game in
I'm not talking about volunteers and little kids. I'm talking about a 40, 50-year-old fat fucker who's doing my game and sucks and obviously hates us. All right?
Obviously, hates.
So now I come back.
Maybe he hates
He
you.
fucking hates us. He hates our kids.
He hates.
He hates our kids. He hates the Hawks.
He walked up to the
He
field and
hates
said,
birds.
"I hate these
the
kids."
fucking guy hates birds.
He
I
saw-
know that's
he-
what it is.
the
He's
Hawks, the
anti-Hawk.
Hawk. Yeah, he saw.
Yeah.
He was like these.
The Hawks.
He's
it's the
anti-Hawk. He
Hawks,
hates anything
that's
with
it.
wings. Anything with
They're
fucking
getting none
wings.
of the calls today. That's it. The Hawks. It's
Yeah,
a
no,
wrap.
no Hawks calls.
But you believe that? I mean, do you really think that
Bias,
these guys
total
are biased?
Oh, totally. I was an umpire. I was totally biased.
Bias?
Umpires are biased, no doubt.
I used to
No
go down
doubt.
to the field and I'd size up
Conspiracy
both
theory. No
teams.
doubt.
I'd size up both teams and I'm ready to do the game and I'm sitting there going, I hate these fucking guys. Nothing.
There's nothing wrong with sizing them up. The one time I got ejected from a game for complaining to a ref because I was playing basketball. I was guarding a kid who was 6'5". So I'm 5'8". I was like, how? Yeah, of course I'm gonna foul him. If he jumps into me,
Matter of
I don't
fact,
have
it
a
should
choice.
be in the rule book that you're allowed to foul him.
And that's
at
what
that
I said. I was like,
discrepancy.
look at this kid. He's a tank. The ref was like, you're out. She was like, you're out of here. I was like, all right, fine.
Bounce it off of him. I'm bouncing off
I
of
was
him.
like, I don't have a choice. If he runs into me, I can't move. He's too big. It's
Hey,
like
let
a
me ask you
building
question.
falling on
Was
me.
the ref fat?
Yeah, he was.
Ah, there you go. Should have gone right for it. You fat fuck. No,
come
well,
on.
Anyway.
But,
Hey, listen.
No, wait a minute. Time out. You have to show these kids some form.
I showed them entertainment. That was fucking entertainment. You should have seen all the kids on my bench laughing their fucking asses
Yeah,
off.
win or lose, it's a
Right.
great game.
It was a great time.
The kids, the players would love that.
They loved it.
Win
They
or
were
lose,
Oh,
fucking-
no
win or
doubt.
lose, you guys are all gonna go to
They go,
Applebee's. after. That's it.
Bobby, and I'm gonna stop. At that point, I'm gonna stop. I got the audience. I'm fucking
It's worth
going.
it just for that.
It is. They chant. I'm looking for.
But
what's
you
that?
missed the game now.
Oh,
Don't
that's
you have
great.
to go walk
It was the last inning.
All right, okay.
I went to the parking lot. I was back on the next pitch because the game was over.
Oh, okay.
And he goes, I told you to leave. I says, I told you to go get lunch.
Limo talk. It's Bobby
Bobby
Izzarelli.
Izzarelli. Limo talk. 516.
Live on the field.
I mean, I'm talking. Listen to this. I'm talking. He's not standing behind the catcher, and my other coach, who's a fucking nut job like me,
No.
stands there, right? And he goes,
Shocking,
you know the umpire almost leans on the catcher and calling balls and strikes.
Yes.
He's 10 feet behind the umpire, as if he's standing behind the backstop calling balls and strikes. He can't call anything because he can't see it. So I let it go all game. I didn't fucking freak out about it or anything. But finally, it was crunch time, and we really needed a run, and we really needed to keep them from scoring another run. Bull. I'm like, how the fuck are you seeing? Look where you're standing. I says, why don't you go stand on the roof of one of the houses behind the field? You got a better view from over there. What the fuck are you doing? All right. So
You
now-
must be a fucking.
I gotta go to this
I
game.
can't even imagine. I know, right?
gotta
Like,
go to
what
this
is- what do you
game.
even do
Can we-
at that
Oh,
point?
it's entertainment.
Can we
Oh,
film?
I have to come.
I think we should take a film crew out.
When's
to
your
a-
next game?
To a Valley Stream Hawk travel baseball game in
Yeah, but
October.
if you film it and there's proof, I'll be banned for life. So, look,
Yeah, you can't do that.
so the bottom line is, no, I go after the guy and I'm
I
fucking
just
yelling
wanna
at
see
You're
him.
gonna go
live.
viral. There's gonna be a
Yeah,
parent
yeah,
recording
yeah,
you. You're just
yeah.
bugging. You're like, you fat fuck. It's like a skinny 14-year-old. It's just like, relax.
Everyone's
They're
fat.
like, Bobby, relax. The kids are crying. He's
you're
like, I don't care.
Remember, they're 17. So
Has any I don't mean to interrupt. Has any parent ever come up to you and say, "Dude, calm it down a little bit"?
no, they're like, that was fucking funny. That was fucking funny.
All right.
Yeah. I come up
they
with some
like
good
to keep
shit.
it going.
I pull out some really fucked up shit about these
Your
people.
mustache looks like Hitler, fat boy.
Exactly. Something.
Nah.
The typical stuff. Get off your knees, ref.
Yeah.
Low in the game.
What's the best line you've ever come up with during an argument?
I don't remember, but it was.
Come on, there's got to be one where you
Fat
just
fuck
was
is
so
pretty
witty.
good.
No, fat fuck.
You know what
That's
you gotta
pretty
do
good.
is you gotta tell your players to just be wise asses with the ref. Like when because when I was used to play baseball, that's what I would get up to the plate and I would be like, well, let me just take a step back. This is clearly a little too, this zone's a little off or something. You know what? I would just say little stupid things like that. Where like he couldn't get mad at me, but just like shut up, just shut up. But, like,
Yeah,
I
but
lo-
this umpire would have. This particular guy would have thrown you out for saying
well,
that.
then I
He
need
did.
a coach to call him a fat fuck.
There you go. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you. See, I got you back.
So, Listen. All I gotta say to that is I try not to curse, but I did.
Let me tell you something. That's another thing. That's another thing that
tries
fucking
not to
blows
curse.
my goddamn mind.
We're not
Try.
supposed
I am
to.
so sick of people
Oh, boy.
who fucking talk like animals in front of everybody all the time. You get on a baseball field, you say one fuck or one asshole or whatever, and they go, in front of the kids? I'm like, I heard you in your car before the game. You were talking about blowjobs. Fuck you. Don't fucking tell me. I said, you're like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck him, fuck that asshole, fuck this shit. I curse on the field. Oh, in front of the kids? Get the fuck out of here. What is this bitch? They hide behind
Somebody
that
was just
fucking...
calling.
We need a whole separate show just for Bobby's
It's a rant
just
show.
rants.
It's rant.
Just him ranting.
baseball
on,
rant.
baseball
This
This
rants.
this is what we do now is I tell him now, come in. If I'm not here, just go rant. Just come in for the week. If I'm driving, because we moved to 9. Well, ironically, we moved to 9 o'clock because Gallo and Dylan were on, but they're now broadcasting from Gallo's garage in Shirley.
No Grazi.
They don't get a Grazi.
No Grazi.
It's the
No
you know Dylan and Gallo in Shirley.
It's
in
the
undisclosed. it is
Dinette Show 2.0.
Yeah, they're gone. So I moved
Oh,
my.
the Dinette show. The Dinette show
2.0.
was short-lived, too. I think that lasted as long as there was a show on in the 70s called Hot L Baltimore. I think that lasted as long.
I don't get these references.
Cancel series after 3
I'll
shows.
tell you, X-Nay on the. I'll tell you later, A. All right.
you look like you lost some weight, Graz.
I'm trying to. Thank you.
Are you honest?
Nah, it's all about the angle.
It's the lighting in this
I'm
room.
trying.
Right now.
I've missed you a lot. I mean,
man,
what's
well,
what's
you know-
up? Tell me what's going on. Give me give us a synopsis of what's coming up. I know you're doing the October 11th show for
Yeah,
us.
yep,
Friday
over
night.
here,
Bobby's
yeah.
on that night.
Great. It's
I'm
gonna be a
on
fun
that
night.
night. Richie's coming that night.
Oh, exciting.
So
gonna
I
be
think
good.
those
It's
are
gonna
the
be a
only
good
tickets
night.
we sold so far.
I think right
We'll
now,
have at least 7 or 8 people. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
so far half the room is sold, so around like 10. So we're doing pretty good right now.
Yeah.
No, honestly, no, I've been doing really good. I recently I was been emailing people trying to get into festivals and stuff. I was able to manage. I don't know what it is, but on Caroline's gonna send in a tape. Monday I'm gonna perform, sending a tape to I think a booker there or something. So who knows where that goes? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna
Nice.
try and do my set, keep my shit tight. You know how it is out here.
I'm going to send my tape into a hooker. Not a booker. I'm going to see if I can get picked up by that.
I want you guys. I can't wait. I can't wait.
That's where I'm at.
For you guys to see my set. I can't wait because it's been changing so much. It's
Yeah.
in the past 2 years. It's a completely new set.
No,
I
but
don't even
there's
do it.
something I wanted you to clarify. You really think Graz lost weight?
No, I really was looking at Graz.
yeah.
Graz looks like he looks. a little bit of weight.
That ref was smiling at him, too, so I think there's something going on here.
Wednesdays is Three's Company at 7:30. Do they get a Grazi? They've been here for about 6 months.
They're eligible.
They're eligible.
They're eligible.
Mandy
the board
Jones.
has to decide.
Nomination.
Bonnie Scalisi.
Wait a minute. Mandy's on there?
Yeah, Mandy.
Or Grazi.
All right, and Mandy's coming in a couple of weeks. She
Double
says
Grazi.
she says she can't wait to see you. She's gonna wear something nice.
Hey now.
All right. Whatever she wears is going to look nice.
Wednesday nights. Oh wait, he's not here no more. Forget about that. Thursdays 1:30. Let's Eat Long Island. That's with Felix Restuccia, which is the only
Chef
food
Felix.
show on here.
Wins in his category.
It's
Way
a
to go,
food
Felix.
show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
what's
so
up.
he gets a Grazi.
He gets a Grazi.
Limo Talk with Graz. This show right here.
We get the Grazi, baby.
We get a Grazi.
We invented
and then
the
Knock
Grazi.
'em Dead with Yippee Yappy and Yahui, our bosses.
No Grazi.
They don't get a no.
No, they're not eligible.
They're not eligible.
Oh,
They're
management. Right.
They're making decisions here.
Plus,
Once
there's
you
way
make-
too many pictures of them up here.
Once you're making decisions, you can't.
Matt, you know what? I think tonight, Bosie's coming in. I think we're going to take a nice picture, and that picture we're going to use to put up there. Because the,
You know
the
what-
one
you know
that's
what-
up there now is half the people in that shot aren't in the show anymore.
What's mind-blowing? How you doing?
How you doing?
And it only
What's
takes up
mind-blowing about
3/4
those
of the
pictures
frame.
is, without doubt, every fucking one of them's crooked.
Yes.
Every fucking one of them.
Yes.
How does that happen?
Except for the Knock 'em Dead one, which
No,
is
yeah,
totally
yeah.
straight.
That's because they come in every
Level.
day, 5 days a week, and straighten it out.
Right.
They straighten it and they go, everybody else is crooked, fuck them.
What do you guys got beef with him? Or something?
No. Shut up, Matt.
I love these guys. I know Tony and Eric. They're
We
good.
know
no,
too.
no, this is just
Don't get
because-
us in trouble, Matt.
No,
This is-
I don't know. I'm
all-
coming
this
in
all-
outside. I'm coming in
Listen.
from the outside.
Listen, if I was straightening the pictures and I gave a shit, which I don't, I'd straighten mine. But I don't. I don't fucking care. They're here every day. They got to look at all this shit.
They
gotta,
are always
They got to
crooked,
look
though.
at these fucking
He's right.
solar panel lights over here that fucking blind you if they go on by accident.
What are those for?
we got like
Time out. Here.
That's for lighting.
Could
to-
you read
to
the
better
disclaimer
lighting.
now? You know, do it in.
Hello again, everyone. This is Howard Cosell talking to you about a disclaimer right here on Govs Radio.
Hello, Howard. How are you?
Hello again, Graz. You interrupted me, and I don't like it.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Go
When
ahead.
I start, I go.
Okay, go ahead. Sir.
Podcasts available on Govs Radio may contain content that may be objectionable. Every fucking word here is objectionable.
Howard, be nice.
The views and opinions expressed by the podcast on Govs'(S) Radio are those of the individual podcasters and their guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of Govs Radio, Governor's Comedy Club, the brokerage, McGuire's, or sponsors and advertisers.
And Inns 41.
And Inns 41 and Richie Zarelli.
And Gotham Go Graz.
And nobody involved with PAL football should be ever offended. And no referee or umpire should ever be called a fat fuck officially.
All right. Thanks, Howard.
Some podcasts are for mature audiences. That's hysterical. And include language not suitable for young listeners. Listener discretion is advised. You know what always kills me about listener discretion is advised? If you're tuning into it, you got to sit there and come up with some discretion now. You got to sit there and go, I don't really think I should be listening to this. This is fucked up. This is like a foul language. Let me tune out.
Listen, I'm just trying to follow the rules. Remember, we were told today we're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Yeah, we're over there.
Yeah,
You guys got a good job.
Yeah, we got a good job today.
This show is going in the right direction.
You said you're hitting home runs every time out. There you go.
Let me ask you guys about this. How do you guys feel about the Mets right now?
Well, that's what I was going to get to.
On the
What do you
list.
think? He don't want to
jinx
He don't want to. No,
I don't blame
no,
you.
You got to understand. In May. Yeah, all right. Oh no. In May, hold on. Bobby's taking his clothes off.
All right. You're gonna do these for the umps at the league.
Oh yeah!
Then there'll be fans.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Bobby's
Showing off
skin.
the Bobby, you lose weight too. You're looking good too. Look at you.
Does Matt need glasses?
I think looking
Matt,
great.
you're stoned.
Matt, are you high?
You know what the species? I quit,
You know what?
I
The
quit
bottom
smoking
line
weed.
is this.
You quit
I
smoking
quit
weed.
smoking weed.
And how do you
Yeah.
feel?
Phenomenal.
You want to do
everything?
You know what's happened?
wanna
You
do a
are- You are not going to deny
Wanna
this.
do a vape?
I quit.
You are not going to deny this right now. You actually have lost weight.
Really?
You have. Look at you
Look
think
at-
so?
you think so?
Do I look svelte? Do I look svelte?
No, I mean I
No,
appreciate
you really
that
do.
a
You
lot.
look like you
Really, I
lost
really
weight.
appreciate that.
You
Look,
do.
look at us. We're all doing so
All right,
good.
we're
right
all-
now.
We're trying. We
The
really
Mets-
are.
so
The
Yeah,
only
so the
one
Mets-
that now
wait,
has
what do
not
you-
lost weight, and as far as anybody I've run
I know.
into,
Now we got
is the fucking umpire that I fucking got thrown out of the game.
Right.
You
That
know,
guy is
I
not.
think if I inspire this guy to actually go on a diet and take care of himself, I feel like I've done something good. I do.
Greg DiFilippo said
I'm
the
a silver
award,
lining,
the
silver
award, the Grazzi is the shape of a Nazi symbol.
Oh Jesus.
Frank Maniscalco says
my
it is
God.
on. Hello, Frank says hello, Grazzi, Manny Jones, Ayu, Jeff Bosey, hey Pookie, see you soon. Frank Maniscalco, Bobby, I heard your team sucks and grabs. Stop harassing people. Carol Close Viola, hi Rich. Eric Shevlin, what's up, fellas? Three's Company, Matt, I knew you when.
Oh, that's Corey.
Jim Lachlan, Graz, and Rich, what's up? Lachlan, we invited you in. You're allowed anytime you like to come into the studio.
Jimmy.
All right.
3.5 out the Mets are.
Did not happen. Because
Wait,
this-
why
No,
are they
whoa,
half again
3.5.
now? No, they're not.
I thought they were 3.
They're 3.
They're 3. They're not 3.5.
Milwaukee
3.5
won.
according to
Milwaukee
Yahoo.
won today.
today?
Yeah, Milwaukee won today.
3.5.
3.5.
They can't do it. There's only 10 games left.
They can do it.
Oh,
they
you
can
can
do
do
it.
it.
The last
There's
3
too many
games are
teams ahead
getting
of them.
no. Because want to know why? The only reason I think they do it, St. Louis
I
and
think
the
the
Cubs.
Cubs. I think the
St.
Cubs.
Louis is
right.
playing the Cubs
St. Louis
8
playing the
times
Cubs.
in the
Yes.
next 10 games, or 7 times in
Seriously.
the next 10. Swear to God,
Yep.
they're finishing off the season like that, and
The
they're doing
Cubs
a
are gonna
4-game
stumble.
series. If the Cubs stumble,
agree.
we could 100% take. It's all math.
Yeah, but you got
man.
Washington.
They're making the wild card.
Wild card
Washington.
is in for Washington, so
They're
there's
there.
only one other spot, and that's either the Cubs, the Mets, or who's the other
No,
one?
because here's the
Milwaukee.
thing: if the Cubs, if
Milwaukee
the Cubs,
is even right now. They have the second wild card spot. Cubs are a half back. Mets are 3.5 back.
man, we. Oh my
But the
God.
Cubs
So
are
you got to
gonna-
get Milwaukee to lose 2.
Basically,
Yes.
or more than that, lose the rest.
Who's
I don't even-
Milwaukee
What is
playing down
Milwaukee
the
gonna do?
stretch?
They lost their best player. You
Yeah,
don't
but they
even-
keep
what do
on
you-
winning.
What's
They
the
keep
point? What
on
are they-
winning.
You think
What
they
are they
should
gonna do in the
concede?
playoffs?
They should
yeah,
concede.
Concede.
You know what? The Mets still have some solid players on their team, and we're going to let
Exactly.
them
Yeah,
go.
but our guys are
your
back.
problem is Milwaukee's schedule looks like Pittsburgh this weekend, 3.
Oh, that's 3 wins.
Cincinnati for 3.
That's 6 wins.
It's another 6.
And Colorado Rockies for 3 more.
9 wins right there. 9 fucking
To finish
wins.
out the season.
They're
That's
winning.
Milwaukee's
They're
next
winning
game.
7 of those.
They're winning 7 easy. God.
But you're right, though. Cubs are playing St. Louis quite a bit.
I'm just saying, if
But-
something happens where we get lucky with the Brewers, just out of nowhere start taking a lot of losses, we don't even have to worry about the Cubs. You know what I'm trying to say? If the Cubs, there's no way the Cardinals are going to let the Cubs win those games. The Cardinals want to make the playoffs themselves. So it's not even like it's just it's so close. How do you guys feel about Pete Alonso? What's he at right now?
What do
48?
you like,
49.
Pete Alonso?
He's at 49.
ridiculous.
He isn't he? Oh, hold on.
Three
If it's
more.
49,
I will
the
just-
rest
Three
of it was a
more.
bomb.
3 more, man. I think
I
he could do
wanted
it.
to get that record.
I
Load
think
it.
he could do it.
And the curveball rocking it to left field. Forget that. That is way out of
464
here.
feet.
Is that 49?
To the back of the bleachers and left. Number 49 for Pete Alonso to get the Mets back within a run. Second in the
love to hear
series,
it.
Alonso ties Mark McGuire for the second highest rookie home run total in history, and there was nothing short of a tape measure shot for number 49 for Pete.
That's amazing. That guy is just all power.
A beast.
This is hanger number 2. After it left the bat, it was just how far it was going to go.
Dude, I love that guy.
Alonso, and he's
you
cool
know
as
what?
hell.
And you know what? I wasn't expecting this from him. He seems so oriented as a team player,
He is.
which I was not
Yeah.
expecting at
I
all.
didn't expect
with
that
the
either.
911 cleats. What so respectable,
Unbelievable. Love
so
that.
respectable.
Love
So
that.
what a stand-up move by that guy. Honestly, he's a good. You know what he said the other day? He was like, I'm not even worried about my own accolades. I'm worried about the team accolades. I'm trying to make sure this team makes the playoffs. That's our new David Wright. That's our new guy. I think we got to keep him forever. You know.
Yeah, and the bottom line is he plays more than 20 games a year.
The
like
problem
David
is,
Wright.
wait, the problem.
David Wright.
Come on. What do you
Hey-o.
got?
Let's
What do you
not
got?
jinx it.
Come
God
on.
forbid Pete Alonso gets
He's
jinxed.
gonna fucking jinx
gets
it
injured.
now.
God forbid Pete Alonso gets injured. We can't have that happen. You know what I'm saying? If he
But
gets,
with the Mets.
you know what I'm nervous about is
Bobby.
Yeah.
I think Noah Syndergaard, man.
True
I think we
Met
should
fan.
get rid of him.
No, he's not doing well.
I don't like Noah Syndergaard anymore.
No, I'm not a big fan anymore.
Right?
Either. I'm surprised.
He seems
at
like
what's
what was that
happening.
the other day with Ramos? He was complaining
Yeah,
about
you don't
Ramos.
do that.
Yeah,
you don't
what?
fucking
I'm
do
like,
that.
what?
You don't put that public.
Not when you're in. Not when you're. Yeah, you know what? You're right.
You
You
don't
can't
do that.
You're in
I
a
lost
pennant.
a
You're
lot of
pennant.
respect.
You're in a pennant race.
Yeah, man.
And you know what? There's 2 more weeks. The guy's one of the hottest hitters in the major leagues. How do you not have him catch for you?
Exactly.
Yeah, all right, 'cause
He's
you
worth
could-
runs
And
to you.
DeGrom is throwing at him no problem. He's throwing lights out. So why can't you? You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of
Because
BS.
you don't know how to throw. You can't decide which pitch to throw, and you can't get coordinated with your catcher. You're going to fucking throw a guy into the bus who's hitting like crazy. He's 26 straight games before, right? He's hitting like crazy. You're going to make him. They're going to tell the coach, take him out of the lineup. Get the fuck
He's
out of
gone.
here.
I think they're gonna. What I think they're gonna do is they're gonna keep Wheeler. They're gonna keep Stroman. Of course, they
Gotta
have
keep-
DeGrom.
can't- Stroman's
and,
been-
and they have Mats.
Gotta keep-
So they're gonna get.
Yep.
They're gonna.
like Stroman.
They're gonna
Me too.
trade Syndergaard, and they're probably gonna get a center fielder for him. I would
they
hope they
gotta
get. A
get.
center
I think they
fielder.
gotta get. See, here's the problem: is that Pete Alonso is not he's not his position. He's not a first base.
He played great
He's a
this year.
DH basically.
Nope,
though.
but he played
No,
great.
he
this year.
I'm
plays a
not
good
saying.
first.
Whoa, but
He plays a good
whoa.
first. He does a good
Defensively,
job.
defensively,
He does.
he's good.
Does a good job.
He's good. He's not great, and he's not the best first baseman in the league right now. We definitely. All I'm saying is that the guy's doesn't have a true position yet. Let's just see how
That's
he
his
keeps
position.
going.
That's
Yeah,
it.
he's not going anywhere.
He's
That's
only
the
a
problem.
Well, all right, time out. Why would you want to move him when he's hitting 50 home runs a year,
Right.
125 RBIs, and he's limited to get hurt at first base?
first
Unless
base.
somebody runs over his leg when they're trying to.
I want
when
to
they're-
put him. I want to put him at third because I don't
Why?
like Todd
It's even
Frazier
worse.
there.
It's
I don't want Todd Frazier.
Now
there.
you're being
No.
stupid.
Why? Because Todd Frazier's old.
He's your
You're not-
he's your
What's
prototypical
happening
power
is
hitting first baseman.
McNeil is
Okay,
going.
yeah,
McNeil's
all right,
going
yeah,
to
yeah,
third.
yeah.
McNeil's going to
You
third.
wouldn't
After-
change
after
that.
Frazier retired.
Rosario-
I
Arios-
like Todd Frazier, but I don't want him to stick around anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, I've
right,
had
he's
enough.
too
I mean, he's a
old. Yeah,
220,
appreciate it.
30 hitter.
McNeil's going to third. Rosario's staying
Okay.
to short.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're keeping Cano at second.
Okay.
Alonso at first.
Cano, don't
you're,
you know?
you're keeping Conforto and Nimmo. You're going to trade Syndergaard
whoa,
for that
whoa.
one big bat. That's what you're going to get.
Can I
or a
can't believe
bullpen guy.
I can't believe they picked up Cano's contract.
No, that
for
fucking
D.
sucked.
That was that I can't believe that.
That was a good
went
deal at
down.
the
You know what
time.
it was? It
That
was
was a
trade
good
off
deal
too.
at
No,
the
was
time.
like,
it was a
We'll
good deal
take
at the
Cano
time.
off your hands. You're giving us Edwin Diaz. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You're
thanks.
giving us Edwin Diaz.
Thanks for that.
Edwin Diaz
Appreciate
is
it.
the reason
Appreciate
they're
for the-
not
for
leading
the-
the wild
yeah.
card right now.
That's
They're
right.
not winning the division right
Right.
now. They've blown 26 saves. They're tied for the second most in the league. How
It's
do you do
unbelievable.
something
And
like
Familia?
that?
My God.
That's 26 games they've blown. Oh,
Just take
my
half
God.
of those, you're in first place.
Exactly.
I was gonna
Just
say,
take
half.
half.
You're in first place by a mile.
By a mile. Because every team.
Right?
It's so disappointing.
All
being
right,
a
we got
Mets fan.
past that. Eli Mets playoff hopes. Eli Manning benching. We're doing sports. It's sports on Limo Talk for the first 5.
It was
50
necessary.
I think so too.
It was
Yeah.
time.
I think it was.
I don't know
definitely
why
time.
they even started the season.
Yeah, I wouldn't have started the
with it.
season with him because now it's this weird little like fall from grace, but it's not
It
like
should have
that.
been like
It should-
opening. Just open the season with the new guy. Let him get his feet wet. Let Eli be his mentor. And
exactly.
you're paying him $17 million to be a mentor.
Shermer won't even go.
Yeah,
Shermer today canceled all his media
he canceled,
interviews for the next
Francesa.
14 week with Francesa. He says he doesn't want to do
Canceled the weekly
because
show today.
Francesa asked him a question he didn't quite like.
Who
Well,
Shermer?
like, why'd you wait? Why'd you
Shermer.
let him start 2 games?
Do you know? No. Do you know the question he asked him
What?
though?
Why do you think you're the man to be able to right the ship with the Giants right now since they've been 18 and 34 in the last
Right.
some
Based on
years?
your record with the Giants, are you the guy to turn this around?
You know
What's
what?
wrong with that question?
That's what I said.
Personally, no.
I mean, it's a
Mike-
tough question, but
I would say yes.
Well,
Hey.
Mike Francesca, like that
You know,
guy's got
you
way
gotta
too much
answer it.
power as a
He's
media
all right.
man.
Who?
He's
I
got
don't-
way
I'm not-
too
I
much
got no love
pull.
for
I don't
him.
like him. So you know what? Even though Pat Shermer's not the right guy to do it because he should have said yes. Good. Let someone tell Mike Francesca to relax. You don't know. You
Francesa,
don't know, or
not
whatever.
Francesca.
Who
I
cares?
call him Francesca too.
Who
I
cares?
do.
Honestly, that guy. I mean, I can't. Do you remember
Well-
when who was it? Brody Van Wagner or Mickey Callaway called in and they asked him what they should do.
Right, right.
Like what? This guy's a media
What do you think,
personality.
Mike?
He has no idea. He has no idea. He's just like one of us. It's just opinions.
well, I don't know if I could say that. I mean, he definitely knows what he's talking about.
He knows his
He
college
definitely
football,
knows his-
basketball. He knows
his sports,
He
but-
knows his football very well.
I'm not
He
a
knows
big
horse
Mike fan.
racing.
yeah,
but-
but you know your sports, right?
I know my
You know
sports.
sports.
Yes.
So what's the difference now?
Well, there's a big difference. I mean, he knows more things than I would know.
It's sports. What is there more to know about?
Well, he knows more about. I'm talking about not necessarily stats or all
That's
that
what I'm
other
trying to
crap.
say. He's
No.
not there
I'm
playing.
talking about he knows more. He knows more people in the business that are on the
yes,
teams.
that-
he knows
yeah,
more
yeah,
of what
yeah.
goes
doesn't
on.
mean
that
he's a
doesn't
great
make
decision
behind
maker.
the
exactly.
scenes.
It doesn't make
no,
him a good coach.
No, it doesn't. It's just his opinion.
That's my exactly. That's my
Just
point.
his
You know,
opinion.
I
That's my
know. I
point.
know a
It's
lot.
like Gettleman saying his opinion is that Daniel Jones is the next guy that's going to lead the Giants to victory.
But the only reason why
I mean,
they-
that's his opinion.
the only
other
reason
people
why-
might agree or disagree.
The only reason why they did that is to take the heat off of them. They're gonna suck.
I hate.
They're
I hate
gonna
the
win.
way they've
They
done it.
might win 3 games.
I don't
they
like
do
the
it.
way
Who,
they've
the
done it.
The
Giants?
Giants might win 3 games. The defense,
You know what? I said a crazy thing the other
Wait,
day.
should've never
wait.
started
Do you
them.
know
You're
that?
gonna-
Do you know that since 2012, the 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 draft, 5 years. How many guys are on the roster right now for
One.
5-year drafts? 1.
Saquon.
Sterling Shepard
Oh,
in
so then
2016. So
That's
in
a sad
5
story.
so in 5 years of drafting and over 65 to
traded
70
one. I mean-
well whatever 70 guys they've got 1 guy in their roster. How could you win that way? You got to have at least 5 or 6 or 7. One guy that's been there for 10 years.
Yeah.
You don't have that.
No, I don't
And
know.
and Gettleman won't go in front of the media. He does not go in front of the media because 1, he's got cancer. 2, he doesn't want to answer any questions about it. Now you got the head coach not wanting to go, saying I'm not going to do these unless it's a Giant sponsored show, unless it's Bob Papa asking the questions.
Papa.
I'm not gonna answer any of that. That's fucked up. And the Giant coach and general manager is one of the most prestigious positions in all of sports. It's one of the oldest.
We messed up.
Well, but that
We
was
messed
part
up
of
the
that was
second-
part of Mike's point. Was also, listen, it's a very intense job. You're the head coach of the New York Football Giants in New York. That's a pretty bright spotlight in your face.
I agree.
It really
biggest
I mean,
media.
it
It's
is.
the media capital.
So you're
It's the
supposed to
capital.
talk to the media.
Well, you
So-
are,
Yeah, well,
and you're supposed to win or
I
lose,
remember
be able to
Cook
handle
Media,
yourself
Ray Hanley.
in New York.
Well, that's what one of the guys he mentioned. He says he's had 5 guys quit on him. 3 were baseball guys, and 1 was Ray Hanley, and now Shermer. Now the only
Right,
thing I
But
remember
four of those guys were fired in that season.
Yeah.
Four of the guys that left his show.
Yeah.
Now, does that Mike gave that stat out today? I think
Look,
that's great.
See.
I think that's great. Though.
He's proud of
He
that.
gives out
Yeah,
right.
he's proud of that.
He gives out the stat.
Not for
that
nothing, I'm
4
just
of the
saying.
head coaches have left my show, and they were all fired that year.
Yeah, he was like, let me tell you guys a little stat.
Right.
All right, I got
love
pulled
that.
up right here. That's funny actually.
All right, you want Eli stats this year so far?
Yeah, well, I'm happy for Eli because you know
I-
what?
and I don't think it's terrible.
Right
That's my
now,
point.
Right now, he's at 500. He's
Who?
still Eli. His whole total
Oh.
career record, he's at 500.
Oh, wow.
I think he's got 172 wins or whatever, 172 losses. Now,
I thought he'd be way over that.
no, because the last 3 years,
Because
they
the last
fucking
3 years
suck.
have been tanking.
Tanking.
Horrible.
They've lost eight or nine
No
more
defense,
games.
no offensive line.
So that being
Even
said,
the seasons they went to the Super Bowl. What was
that
it, like
being
6
said,
and 10 one year?
they did him a favor because he was going to lose the next 10 games. They're going to be 3-13.
That was the right move.
with,
So
with-
now he still has Hall of Fame credentials.
with Eli starting, I said, and please don't get offended or mad, but I said 0-16. I was like, wait,
You're
Eli
an
starting,
asshole.
man.
Why?
He's old.
You're just an
What's
asshole.
wrong with saying that?
Nah, come on. The only team that might. You know what?
I wouldn't have
This year's
predicted that.
This year's Dolphins.
But
might-
that's a crazy
might tank.
prediction.
Yeah,
That's
I would
that's
not
one
have
of those
predicted
like
that.
if it
Yeah, but
happens.
this year's the Dolphins might do that. The Dolphins might tank.
Yeah, but they said it. They're like we're looking for 2021 right around there. And
They want Tua. Everybody wants Tua.
Yeah, but
The
they
guy
have
from
started.
Alabama, the starting
Oh,
quarterback
yeah,
from
yeah,
Alabama.
The Giants have now started 0-2,
In the last 7 years.
6 out of the last 7
Yeah,
years.
I know.
They started 0-2. So where is the improvement?
There is-
Where
there
is
is
the right? Where is the
they
hope
haven't
that
improved
things
at
are
all.
right? Exactly.
And now you brought
know.
in this regime, and they've done nothing.
0.
Hold on.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go for a minute. I'll be right back.
Limo talk. It's Matt Arvalo leaving. Who's this?
Hello?
Hello.
Wow.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Holy shit.
Who's this?
Hello?
Blunts, is this you?
Oh?
It's not Dennis Murphy.
What's up? Who's this?
Hello?
Hello.
That's blood.
Come on now.
Yo, Graz, what's up?
What? Oh, I know who this is. I know this voice. What's up, Maniscalco?
Not much, Graz, today. How was your night the other night? I apologize I couldn't make it, but actually it was at the front door and they wouldn't let me in. But
Why not? The ping
I
pong,
don't know.
we raised $365. I heard that we're going to split $200 each. I'm going to throw some extra money in. So is Eric Shevlin. $200 is going to go to
Thank you.
Autism Speaks. $200 is going to go to St. Jude's. Bonnie Scalisi got spanked by Eric. She lost 21-10. I got crushed by Jim Ray.
That
at
was
20.
all. That was all a ploy, by the way.
yeah.
She just wanted to get spanked.
Yeah, she just wanted to get spanked.
did you ever play ping pong before?
Yes, I am actually pretty decent. I gave him a bit of a show. He's telling everybody now he
look
took it easy on me because he's a little fucking Napoleon. But
Actually, is it ping pong or is it table tennis?
it's ping pong.
Table tennis.
So
I always hated that. You buy this. How you doing, Frank?
Hey, how you doing, man?
How you doing? I always
Hey,
hated when
pretty
they
good,
called
you-
it table tennis.
You big fat fuck. I'm sorry. That was the
You know, you can call me whatever
Call it
you
like you
want,
see it, just like the
know,
balls and strikes.
But
Listen,
I was-
I'm a big fat fuck. You can call me anything you want, and definitely don't call me late for dinner.
well, the
because
thing is
I wanna
about
beat
calling someone a fat fuck is
it's not nice.
Is it's really it's not nice. However,
No,
but
it's not.
it had to do with the entire picture. Is that what got you to call? I don't know. But it's like the entire picture. The guy was a lazy motherfucker, just sitting there, didn't even move, nothing.
I hear you. I've seen the same things. You know, we had a game where we had an umpire that I think he died either before or after the game. We couldn't figure it out. But this guy was 175 years old, was playing second base. He didn't move 2 feet past the home plate. Makes the call. The call was awful. And then he wasted a play at the plate where, and this happens a lot, you know this from you guys playing sports and seeing the kids. The ball beats it there all the time. They don't look at the slide. They call it out half of the times. This guy, he couldn't see. So he called it out, but the girl never tagged. The slide went right under, and the girl never tagged her. And that would have been a tie game. And he blew the game for us in that situation, but he was just an awful umpire. And I get it. I see that. But, calling the guy that, you're just a jerk. But anyway.
What are you gonna do?
Jeff Bosey
You know.
said, "What kind of Tootsie complimented crap is going on? You guys lose weight? Oh, you lost weight. You lost weight. You look so pretty." Francesca Giuliani says, "Go back to the foul language. I'll be back when baseball talk is over." James Gardner, first time I'm seeing this living here in Florida. I went to Governor's when they first opened when Joe Hollywood was one of the owners. That's a long time ago. Three's Company, Giants have no defense at all. Both the Giants and the Jets are both going to be horrible. And Eli was terrible regular season. A great quarterback during the playoffs and a great quarterback during the Super Bowl. He should get a Hall of Fame nod.
Of course he is.
It's over, Johnny.
And the bar tab went very fast, according to Jim Rayer at Smash, the ping pong bar. That's because every single comedian came over there and they all had to drink for free. They like fucking rushed the bar to get.
That was nice.
Yeah,
that you guys did that though.
Well,
that was very nice.
yeah. Rich Rader, myself, Greg DiFilippo, Eric Shevlin. Eric put 100. Jim Rayer put 100. No, I'm sorry. Jim Rayer put 100. Eric put 20. I put 100. Rich Rader put 100. Greg DiFilippo put 20, and Jeff Bosey put $1 in. We had $241.
$1?
$1. Yeah, but no, he put money in later on.
Just
so we
for
had
the bar tab
we had
or the
300.
fundraising?
We had a $361 bar tab. The place was beautiful.
My
It's right
20.
ac-
I forgot my
it's right-
20.
Oh yeah, we got 20 from Rich. Rich drew in money.
Wow.
What about Esther?
Thank
Did
you.
she put anything in?
Esther, every single comedian that came there, Esther Forrester was there, Justin McDonald was there, Mike Nicolia showed up, Bonnie, Mandy, Jay Christopher, Fat Jay was there, Andrew Plagonis.
Oh, you called somebody fat. That ain't right.
Andrew Plagonis
You
was there.
fat fuck.
Fat fuck.
Rich Rader was there. Bosey wasn't there. Jim Ray was there. Jim Ray, his brother, who half his brain is gone. He got into an accident. He lost half his brain.
Oh, my
And
God.
He's a
What?
phenomenal ping pong player.
So he kept the ping pong side of his brain.
Yes.
The other side is gone.
Yes.
Bobby, why? Why?
He's
Why
drooling
did
all
you
over
do that?
himself, but he can play a mean ping pong.
Yeah, Andrew Plagonis
The guy
said it
has
was
to be-
fantastic.
He's really got some shot.
Hey, you guys want to hear something funny? Probably
Yes.
not.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
So-
Go ahead.
So, you know, these guys are calling you every day and phone numbers are showing up on your phone. You have no idea, or it's someone you know, but you know it's not their number
Yeah.
and all this stuff. So
Those
my
guys
son
that
gets a
curse
call on his phone, and it's from some guy, and I'm not going to go too far with this, but his name was Mike, and his probably wasn't really Mike, if you know what I mean. The guy did not sound like he was a Mike. So I took the phone from my son, and he's talking to me. The guy's talking to me, and he's telling me about timeshare and all this stuff. And my son was actually very impressed with me because right away I told the guy, he goes, "Could you meet me at the Roosevelt Field?" And whenever I go, "I'm sorry, I have no arms or legs, and I can't get out of my house." Now, I did this with a straight face, totally did not make the guy, totally did not crack a smile, did not laugh, nothing. And he sat there and he goes, "Excuse me?" I said, "Yes, I have no arms and legs. I'm laying on the floor right now. That's how I watch my TV." And I'm going on for like 5 minutes. This jackass kept on talking to me, though. "Well, maybe someone can bring you over." I said, "I only go out and I get carried when I go out, and there's no one around to carry me right now." So, and this guy...
Well, at the timeshare, we're a specialist at carrying people out to the water and letting them bob away.
Anything I said, Bobby, anything I said, this guy had an answer, I was like...
Well, they have a list of how to handle objections.
Right, but no arms, no legs. I didn't think he would, do that. And then,
Doesn't
I was
disqualify you from the timeshare, though.
No,
We're an equal
so-
opportunity of timeshare.
still wanted me to come down to the Roosevelt Field, and at the end of the conversation, I was just like, "No, I'm sorry. You got to have somebody maybe with arms and legs to come down." And I was really good. I mean, I couldn't believe that this guy just kept on going.
Of course he
Like
did. They're
hear
sick
me.
fucks.
They want your
They
money.
call me all the time about my timeshare that I supposedly have to come down and use. I have to use
yes.
it.
Do you ever go to any of those things where they
No.
tell you come down, spend an hour in the
Yeah.
seminar?
I did it once. I did it once.
Yeah, they
did
tell
it
you I
once?
got a free weekend in Baton Rouge, Florida, and shit, and I'm gonna hang out with the Stanza family and the Seinfeld family, and I'm gonna hang out over at Del Boca Vista.
Weird,
You know?
weird thing. I got a call the other day that I had like a weekend at Graz's house. I couldn't believe it.
there
I don't
you
even
go.
know if Graz knows that. But it was very funny. It was funny to see my 16-year-old son.
That's a
like,
bowl.
was
That's bowl sharing. You're gonna share
Totally.
a bowl with Graz.
totally like freaking, like cracking up because of that. But I'm sorry I missed the ping pong.
Are you coming
Actually, I think
October
it was-
11th? Are you coming up?
I'm gonna try.
That means no. That's a
I have a
no.
tournament.
I'm really
I have
gonna
a
try.
tournament the next day. I have a tournament the next day. So
Well, strap on your legs and your arms and get the fuck over here.
I'm gonna try. But what happened was the misunderstanding at ping pong is they threw me out before I got in because I said I was going to be using my own balls, and I think that sort of got them a little confused what balls they meant. So that's why I think they threw me out. But I was on my way down, but I had a family issue and unfortunately didn't make it. And I apologize about that. I missed going because I heard it's a great place. Yeah.
Are you gonna shut up now?
No, but, I'm not. And then Bobby, I agree with you. You start talking, and then all of a sudden, Graz comes out with something from left field. He's telling you, he's asking you, "How was your day?" You start talking, he gets bored with you, and he goes, "And on the show tomorrow night, is the guy from this," and "Fuck you."
It's a short attention span, Frankie.
It's like I used to work in a telemarketing place. Speaking of timeshares and stuff, we used to just call people. 100 people, over the course of a couple hours, and you sit there. And this guy Richie Weber was his name, that ran the place. He had a 95-mile-an-hour haircut. His hair was all slicked back and shit.
Wow.
And he'd come in. He was skinny as fuck. He had the most hyperactive person I've ever seen in my life. He'd ask you a question. You're halfway into answering it. He's in the other room on the phone.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
That's Graz. That's definitely Graz. Hey, how's everything going? Oh, I don't want to hear you anymore. Fuck you. And that's what he does.
Well, what I do with Rich is every once in a while when the conversation starts to lag, I go, "You're boring me. Can I get off the phone?"
Whoa. Let's clarify. Every once in a while, pretty much every conversation we have ends with, "Okay, you're boring me. I gotta go." You're boring me. You're boring me.
You guys never heard the story of the time that I believe I was on vacation, and I used Graz's wonderful service. And I remember him calling me
Limo.
that they were supposed to come back and going, "Yo, listen, you motherfucker, I got some people that I got to get on this thing, so if you're not freaking ready at the time that you're supposed to be ready, then no one's going to come to pick you up, and fuck you, and whatever. I need to clean the van and whatever." And I thought I was going to be stranded in New York City.
Were you?
Because luckily, no. The nice driver actually did show up and was there.
You better talk good, Frank. I know where you live.
And I was happy to know that we did get home and we didn't have to walk home. But the day before, I get this message while I'm trying to enjoy myself in the middle of the ocean. I feel great. I'm nice and calm. And then I hear my phone go off, and I listen to this message, and it's like, "Yo, Frank, Graz, you better be fucking back at the right fucking time because I need the thing for a party later on in the day. You got to clean it, and if you're not, I'm not going to fucking pick you up. So fuck you, bye." And that was it. And I'm like,
that's
okay.
Customer service at its best.
At its best.
That is the way it goes. Fuck you, you don't like it.
I will say this. The van was excellent. It held all of us. I mean,
it held all of us. The doors closed. I mean, the windows rolled up.
The only bad thing, and it's ironic, my Aunt Edna had to be on the roof, but Aunt Edna was on the roof.
Yeah.
But other than that, we sort of forgot her on the roof. But she held on for the whole trip, all the way through.
How about the dog on the bumper? Did that work out well?
Yeah.
That was actually that was fine also. But no, Graz is a great guy, and I'm sorry he lost in ping pong. But I heard that place though does very well. I mean, I never thought like a ping pong place or table tennis place would be great, but I hear it's really cool in there, and maybe one day I'll go in. I mean,
if I can go back and do it all over again, I'd open up a ping pong bar. I would definitely instead of a pool table, I'd have a ping pong table.
Wow, what an idea that would have been.
That would have been a good idea, especially at that time.
I actually was trying to have an idea. I was trying to make this thing where you
trying to have ideas for a long time. I can't come up with one.
I have no ideas. I hope I haven't ruined your show. I know last week that lady was on the phone most of the night. I won't do that to you. That was great, by the way. I don't remember her name, and I don't know.
I don't remember the incident.
We don't remember anybody from the week before. I can tell you that right now.
I don't know who that person was, but I had no idea what she was saying.
Oh, right. That was Angel.
You know her?
Angel.
Yeah, Angel. We've been texting every day since.
Okay, well,
Angel from Chicago, right? No, from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
No, Minnesota. She's from Minnesota, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be mean. I had no idea what she was saying. I was trying to decipher.
Bottom line is, I have not been texting her every day. But the point is, she did. She did give me. You know how they do it on like she friended me on Facebook, and Facebook makes you give like on Messenger. They're like wave to Angel. You know.
Yeah, wave. Right.
Yeah, wave a little fucking goofy faggy little wave, and she waved to me the other day, and I waved back, and we got a thing going now.
Frank, I was at
wait.
12 listeners when you got on. It's down to 4. Could you get off, please?
Holy shit! Really? I'm sorry, guys.
It's you. Hold on, Frank. This is you're in Mike Nicolia stages. Hold on.
Oh my God.
This guy Frankie Maniscalco stays on. I could fit in dinner in a shit.
Thanks a lot, guys. That's really nice. Well, on that note, I am going to get off the phone, and I'm going to watch to see if the viewers go back up. If they do, then I'll never call again.
Wait a minute.
mean that.
Wait.
you
I
gotta
swear to
call.
God, since I told you that you were going to get off the phone and jump to 13. I'm not kidding. It was staying consistent now. Jeff
Genie, he's getting off.
Louis, turn back down. Limo talk. Frank's getting off.
Guy's getting off. Last week it was this fucking Angel, and this week it's Frank. Talking about ping pong balls.
Say goodbye, Frank.
I will. All right. Goodbye, Frank.
Frank,
It was great hearing from you.
when you
man.
coming in, just come in, Frank. Come in one night. Come
How
hang
do
with
you
us.
get in? What do you do? Go to the front door, the back
The
door?
back door. We like the back door. Richie likes it a lot.
There's a
Yeah, I
special
heard
knob.
about that.
All right?
All right. I'll come in.
All
All
right.
right, way to go,
All right. Talk
man.
to you later.
I'll see you
See you
soon.
later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. He's funny.
Frankie Maniscalco.
He is funny.
He is very funny. The two lines now, it says just an X on it. I don't know if the phone lines are working or not.
Really?
I think that means they're not working.
Yeah,
X?
yeah, an X with a slash. That's from man. I miss him. I like Frank
Frank used to come on all the time with us.
all the time.
And he has a great radio voice.
He
actually
does have, and he's knowledgeable, and I like him. You know that.
Yeah, we just fucking shit all over him, and now we're talking
But
about
now we're
radio.
not because no, we
You know what? He's nominated for a Grazzi now.
we
He's-
shit
he's
all
not-
over.
We just crapped all over
and
this fucking guy.
GBB, we shit all over him.
yeah.
Here, I like him. I mean, like, come
Yeah.
on, we gotten
In
older.
person, on the air, we're fucking crapping all over this
What the
fucking.
shit?
It's like he's just like he needs fucking ammonia to clean off the fucking
we
shit.
fucking killed him.
He gets off. What a great guy. You know?
I like
when
Frank a
it's
lot.
like when somebody dies that you fucking hated in your life, and they go, "Hey, he was a really nice guy. He really had a good heart. He had a good heart. He had a good heart. He meant well."
Jeff Bosey's watching.
Got a mean bone in his body.
Jason Medico's watching. Jason, I think he lives in Pennsylvania. I think Pennsylvania's watching us today.
Pennsylvania's watching us.
Yes.
Pennsylvania, the
Yes.
entire the Amish people are watching us.
I'm telling you right now,
The
Frank got
Mennonites and-
off, we jumped to 20.
We got the 20.
We were at
All right,
4.
That's it.
Get out of here.
I swear to God. Bruno Capola's watching. And Bruno, share my show since you send it to everybody else. Limo Talk, it's Graz today. Give us a call, 516-465-3990, 516-513-0515. I think something's wrong with the phones, board up extraordinaire.
I know. I saw that red line through the. That doesn't look good.
Yeah, what does that mean, board up extraordinaire?
I'd have to go to the manual, but I'm going to assume it means a red line, kind of like a no smoking symbol, means it's not working right now.
It's working. I just called.
Oh,
Yeah, that's me calling it.
why is that ringing?
It's
Let
not
me
ringing.
go into the O'Toole room and check things out.
That's great. It's just me and you, Bob.
I got to share the show.
Lower it a little bit. I love it. So have you been having, you getting ready for October 11th? You got yourself 10 minutes, 15 minutes worth of material? Or are you just going to wing it the day of? I think I'm going to talk about my you got to share it here. You take it, you share it to a group. And, I don't know, put it on Valley Stream something, or I don't know. I'll do it. I got your phone.
All right,
Is there
listen.
any
What do you?
porn- is there any
What
porn
the
in
night that night? I don't even know what we're gonna do. I don't know if I got 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 11
You'll
minutes,
have
12
whatever
minutes.
you'll have
All right.
whatever you want.
So bottom line is, I have a bunch of topics that are really pissing me off that I wanted to talk about that night because
I'd like to hear one. please.
one of them right now is just this whole fucking thing. I can't take the fucking driving on the Parkway anymore, and I can't stand the fact that people are now driving They are driving on the Parkway 12 miles an hour.
We need a jingle. Bobby's Daily Rants.
I mean, what the fuck is going on? Nobody's moving. No matter what time I come here, what time I go anywhere, there's always traffic backed up. You leave at like 6:30, 6 o'clock, 6:45 or whatever, and the sun now. The sun is an issue. People can't drive. It's as if they're going to keep going. They're like, I can't see in front of me. You're driving 2 miles an hour. They're like, I can't see. It's like they think that fucking Christopher Columbus did not prove that the earth is round. They think they're going to fall off the edge. They fucking drive because they can't see because the sun. You know something? Bottom line is, put on a fucking pair of sunglasses and
Put the
flip
visor
the visor down, goddammit. I can still do 55, 60 miles an hour in the sun.
It took me 2.5 hours to get home from Long Island City.
Because it was sunny out.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
People don't fucking move.
No, it's Thursday. Everybody.
Thursdays
everybody
every fucking day.
Everybody wants
Coming
to
here tonight, it was horrible.
Oh yeah, it's been like everybody wants to get out of the city on a Thursday afternoon, and they're letting people getting out like 2:30, and by the time you get to Route 135, it's 2 hours and 15 minutes.
I think there should be a sun stop. Like cops should be stopping people. Go, what's the matter? You got your seatbelt on? Good. You got your fucking license, registration? Good. You got sunglasses, prick? No. Get the fuck off the road. Get your fat fuck. Get the fuck off the road.
Yeah, we're up.
You're gonna drive 2 miles an hour in the sun? Get the fuck off the road. If you don't have sunglasses in your car on a sunny fucking day, when it's daylight out, not at night, I don't give a shit at night, but at daylight time, you better have you equipped with fucking sunglasses.
You have to do me a favor. We need to come up with a jingle. Like Bobby's Daily Rants, something like that.
This is fucking bullshit, man.
Like in the background. Can I hear some music in the background?
Sure. Sorry.
What's playing?
I was fixing the phone.
What's playing? I can't hear it. What's playing?
What is playing? You've got a little Offspring.
What do you want to hear? I want Bobby to hear.
Gone Away.
How about you know what I wanted to hear? Led Zeppelin. It was Led Zeppelin When the Levee Breaks. Do you like that song?
Zeppelin.
He plays with Led Zeppelin.
Red Zeppelin. Zeppelin. Yeah, Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
When the levee breaks.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Going down.
I don't think that's the name of it. Is that the name of the song?
Yeah, when the
levee breaks.
Yeah, levee break. All right, so we got past the Mets. We got past Eli Manning. What do you think about Iran and the nukes with all this crap that's going on with Iran?
I think they got a chance to grab the wild card. I really do. Well, Iran and the nukes, I mean, it's a battle between those two, the nukes and the Iranians, as to who's going to get the wild card. And I think the nukes have a better schedule going into the stretch. The Iranians is too turbaned up for us to consider them for...
Do you think that they did it? They think that they fucking took a drone from their own country and flew it?
Of course they did.
That's fucked up.
Why wouldn't they?
That's just fucked up.
Let me tell you something. Those people, and I'm not talking about Iranians. I'm talking about the people who run that fucking country.
Yeah, the fucking the Ayatollah.
They're fucked up.
Yeah,
they're
the
fucked up
Ayatollah
to the point where they think everybody else is evil and they want to fucking destroy them.
I know.
And the people aren't like that over there. They're really not. They're really not. They're not. It's like this. It's like anything else like here. You know, you got certain groups of people that just make a bad fucking name for everyone.
But how do you negotiate with an
with
an Ayatollah that wants to wipe you off the
That's the whole point. It's Ronald Reagan. It's Ronald Reagan kind of politics. You have to scare the fuck out of them that you're more powerful than them and make it seem like they can never beat you. Because if they think they can beat you, they will try. And that's the government doing that, not the people themselves. The people themselves are not sitting there going, let's wipe out America. They don't give a shit about that. They're not thinking like that. It's the fucking regime that wants to do this, and I don't know why. Why? What the fuck?
Limo talk. It's the Ayatollah Khomeini. Can I help you?
Hey, Mikey!
What's going on there, Mad Dog? We're talking politics. How are you, Chris Mad Dog Russo?
Moving over to CNN there, Mikey.
I got Bobby Inzarello here.
Hey, Bobby from Babylon. What do you say there, Mikey?
How you doing there, Mikey? Oh, Chris.
Feeling great there, buddy.
Jeff Bosey just walked in. Say hello to Jeff.
Bosey.
Hey, Jeffy from Jericho.
Hey,
what
how
do
you
say there,
doing?
Mikey?
And Richie, the board up extraordinaire, Richie Z's here.
Bosey.
Hey,
Bosey.
what do you say there, Richie? The boy, the man, the myth, the legend. What do you say?
What do you say there, Mad Dog? How we doing today? How's upstate?
Feeling good, feeling great there, Mikey.
Where
I don't hear myself anymore.
where were you? Where are you? What's going on, Mad Dog?
Leave the southern tip of Texas there, Mikey. I had to get off Cespedes Farm last week. It was getting a little crazy, a little hurricane little water spout's gonna jump up on me, so I got to get out of there.
How's he looking? Is he going to play next year?
Not a chance there, Mikey.
Wait, let me ask you a question, though, Mad Dog. Does Cespedes wear the yellow sleeve on the horse? Does he wear it? And does the horse have a yellow sleeve on one of its legs? I want to know. It's important.
That's how he's got a horse sleeve all over him. That's what he's got.
Body sleeve. A yellow body
That's
sleeve.
right. It actually goes behind his uniform. He's got it all the way down to his ankles there, Mikey.
All right, no, it's important. Now I think he'll play next year if he's got the full body sleeve.
Compression pants for the horse.
Yeah, compression pants for the horse and himself.
So what's your
Got to
prediction?
keep things high and tight there, Mikey.
High and tight.
What's your prediction?
High heat.
We need to win. We got 10 games left. We're 3.5 out. We got a chance, Mad Dog?
Looking good there, Mikey.
Talking to the mic. Talking to the phone, Mad Dog.
There's a guy that just walked by that if
Goddamn
Herman
Mikey.
Munster fucked fucking Mel Gibson, that's what he would look like.
Who's the tall guy? The tall comedian looks like Herman Munster. Jeff.
Like Chris Roach?
No, not
No,
Roach. The other
never.
guy.
He just walked by.
Slick back hair. About 6'6".
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he looks like one of the Elvis impersonators.
I
He just walked by over here, scared the living fuck out of me. I was waiting for Eddie and Lily to walk behind him.
Well,
I swear to God.
well, listen, Bozy, do me a
Yes.
favor. Open up the back door because we got somebody else here.
All right.
Holy crap.
Grandpa.
Give me guys here on Mike and the Mad Dog. Go ahead. You're on the fan.
So what do you think?
I think I got to find some relief there, Mikey. That middle of the bullpen ain't going to hold it.
The Mets?
Yeah.
Can't keep running out.
Wait a
Wilson
minute,
and Lugo. Ain't going to happen,
Mad
Mikey.
Dog. The Mets can't possibly overcome this deficit right now anymore. As sad as that
Anything you
is.
throw in front of them.
What? They got the Cubbies and they got Milwaukee. You know the Nationals are going to be in. That's a given pretty much. So you got the Nationals got one wild card. Now they're fighting for the second one, and they got the Brewers and they got the Cubs ahead of them by 3 games.
Brewers got a softball
An
schedule,
all-out throwdown.
So all the Brewers have to do is win 5 games, and it's over.
The jungle.
It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. Monk. I love that show.
So when are you coming back to the States and hanging out with us and coming in studio, Mad Dog?
Mikey, I got a couple of weeks still on the road here. I'm gonna go cusp the Florida coast there. I'm gonna head down the West Coast. Go down to the tip of
Looky
Florida.
what he brought.
Mad Dog, Charlie Myers just walked in with a case of Heineken.
Hey,
And he's
Charlie
got
from
slick
Copac,
back
go ahead.
hair now, too.
Charlie from Copeg. All right, Mad Dog. So listen to me. I think that the Mets still have a chance. I think the Mets are going to go 8-2, and I think that we're going to have it. We're going to tie it up, and we're
Hey,
going
you
to
know
go to
what?
we're going to go to an extra game. That's what I
Thank
think.
you.
That's what I think we're going to do.
Thank you. They made it.
Syndergaard's
an
gonna
interest-
pitch and
they
throw the ball
did
over the
make
plate.
it. They made it a worthwhile and interesting season.
How could you not?
So I'm saying, I'm happy with the season. Remember before the season, I thought for sure they were a shoe-in playoff team because
Yes.
I thought they had the talent to
Yes.
do it with Edwin Diaz.
Yes.
He fucked up our season. Him and Familia fucked
He
up our season.
single-handedly fucked
Yeah.
up our
Diaz
season.
single-handedly. no
Fucked up
doubt.
our season. The management of this team thought they were getting themselves a top-notch relief pitcher, the best in the business. They thought they were getting that. There's no reason to think that they weren't getting it.
I was going to say, no reason
You know,
to think you weren't
there
getting
was
that.
not. He spit the bit. He fucked up. He didn't do well. He can't handle the pressure in New York. Whatever the fuck it is, he can't handle. Who is going to know this? But the bottom line is they still overcame that and made this an interesting season, made it an exciting season. I was at the ballpark last week. They did lose to the Dodgers 9-2. But however, people showed up and we had anticipation here in September of possibly coming towards a wild card. Beautiful. And the other thing I got to say is I was totally against it at one time, but now I'm totally for it. And that's the whole wild card system right now because it made it interesting for
us,
everyone else.
yeah.
You know, for everyone
It's
else.
interesting,
For people
right.
in Milwaukee, people in Chicago, people right here in New York, to be sitting here talking about something. When you look at every division, except for, I guess, the Cardinals, Cubs, you look at every division, they would have been over by now. Over. And I'm talking Braves ahead of the Phillies.
And now we got
Right.
something to look forward to.
Like, very
And
much
now you
over.
got some, and the play-in game has made it worthwhile. And the fact that you have to play that one game, put your best pitcher out there, roll the dice to try to get a play-in game, and try to get involved makes it really hard for you to overcome that, but it gets you in, and it makes it interesting.
Watching that polar bear get hit home run after home run there, Mikey.
Yeah, and Polar Bear is awesome.
Hey, Mad Dog, are you coming October 11th to our night of comedy here in the little room, Limo Talk.
Not going to make it there, Mikey.
You're not. Why not, Mad Dog?
Still going to be on the road there, Mike.
Well, you know what? You were supposed to come. You were supposed to come back for the comedy show. You did promise me.
See what happened there is.
What happened there? Tell me.
What's happening, Mike? I'm on the road now. I was up and down the West Coast, traveling down the South Side. Now I got to get down to Florida, touch the tip a little bit.
Touch the tip.
I want you to touch my tip.
Hey, touch my tip, you know?
You better come back. I need you to come to October 11th. Because if you're not there, I'm going to have a problem there, Mad Dog.
What's the problem there, Mikey?
You are one of the featured people that are going to be on the stage. We're going to have We're going to have you in a closet, and you're going to talk to us in the closet.
You got a phone system there, Mikey?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Call in. We got to call in.
We had a little problem with the phone system tonight there, Mad Dog.
Well, I'm on the phone now, so here we go.
Everything up and running.
Mad Dog fan, go ahead.
Frank Maniscalco said Edwin Diaz is a fat fuck. Al Celeste is watching. Charlie Myers is watching.
Oh, we need a traffic
That's great.
report tonight.
Yeah, you know what? I want Al Celeste to call in, the world's oldest intern, because I've missed the biggest part of this show, which is Traffic with Gilbert Gottfried. It's one of my favorite segments.
We need to talk about the traffic.
Yeah. So,
And as a matter of fact, it's one of my favorite topics now, traffic.
What are you doing, man? Mad Dog, what are you doing?
What did he say there, Mikey? What happened?
I don't know. It sounded like you were using a vibrator on yourself. Are you okay?
That's fake news there, Mikey.
What were you doing? What are you doing? Can you do that again?
Were you grinding steel of some sort, or what were you doing?
He's in the barn.
Yeah, what are
Maybe
you
he's in the
doing?
barn.
No, not on the compound there, Mikey. I'm like I said to you.
Making horseshoes.
Vacated a little bit of Texas there. I'm heading around Louisiana. Gonna head down to New Orleans. I'm at a rest stop right now. It looks like there's a truck here that has a little bit of problem with its compression there. So I'm trying to help him out. Help a brother out there, Mikey.
A truck driver having trouble
So
with
you're on.
the
So
air
time
brakes?
out. You're on the side of the road trying to help a truck driver
with his air brakes.
with his air brakes.
That's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like.
Out here, Mikey.
You know what's fucked up last week?
You can't make this shit up.
All right, guys, start it up there, guys.
Start it
All
up
right,
there,
there we
guy.
go.
Did you get it started?
It might be going there. Hold on, let me pump the brakes there, guys. All right, hold on, let me pump the primer.
Man, dog, I have to tell you something. Every time you tell me.
Hold on, Mikey, hold on.
All right. What are you
Uh-oh.
doing?
It's the coppers.
Hold on, I think I got it.
Bozy, this is my favorite segment.
You know, every time
You're welcome.
every time he calls in, he's the only one with a cell phone. It sounds like an old ass CB radio.
And you can never hear him. And sometimes his punchline fades out. But you know what?
Yeah.
It's all
Take
right.
some bumper stickers. There you go.
Man, dog, are you giving the truck driver bumper stickers?
That's right, Mike and the Mad Dog. WFAN 660. There you go.
Wait a minute, man, dog. You guys, you got to understand something. You're not on the air right now. You took a little bit of a sabbatical, you guys.
It's only been about
Radical
7
there,
8
Mikey.
years.
I'm still in the air. What are you talking about? Mike and the Mad Dog, you're on the fan. Go.
What do we got? Mikey from Malvern over here on the
Yeah,
line?
Mikey from Malvern. So, Charlie, Mad Dog's on the side of the road helping a trucker hand him out bumper stickers.
Wow. You ever have a bout of road rage go away because you saw the bumper sticker was something that you also like? Like, I could imagine you getting like pissed off because you get cut off, and then you see like the Mets bumper sticker, and you're like, he might not be so bad.
No, it's not going to soothe me at all. Not at all. No, it's going to make
not
me
falling
just,
for that.
that's just one more thing for me to pick on.
Hold on. Mad Dog, what are you doing?
I'm checking his gas tank there, Mikey. I think it's empty. I don't think he can get this thing turned over.
He's got gas.
Are you doing a stick reading?
Mad Dog, listen, Charlie Myers just walked in, and
Drop some quarters in there.
and Jeff Bosey
Mike
just
and Mad Dog are a fan.
say goodbye to everybody, Mad Dog.
All right, Mikey. Thanks a lot for calling in. We appreciate everyone coming out there. Go check us out. We're on the Fan, WFAN 660. We got a midday show, an evening show, a daily show. Just check it out. Mike Francesa, Chris Mad Dog Race on the Fan. Thanks a lot for calling in, everybody.
Way to go.
Good night, Mad Dog. Chris Mad Dog Russo from High Heat and still thinks that Mike and the Mad Dog is still going.
Still up and running.
But he's a good Samaritan and he helps a truck driver out and hands him bumper stickers that have been retired 10 years ago.
Back in the bed. Holy shit. On the fan.
This guy's handing out Dukakis bumper stickers on the side of the road.
Yeah.
All right.
Lloyd Benson for vice president.
Before we leave tonight, I want to take a picture of us, Charlie, Bozy, and the three of us, because I'd like to put it up on the wall.
Oh, nice.
All right, so because
Wow.
everybody else seems to be getting pictures up here.
Gotcha.
I'm going to put a
Okay.
nice picture. Jeff comes in all the time. He's part of the
Thank you,
family.
thank you.
You come in
We
all
wanna
the
be
time.
one of the
You're part of the
non-crooked
family.
pictures.
You know, we
Bozy,
should
where the
do-
fuck were you last week, by the way?
You were?
You were. Where were you? I was.
Well, listen. Now here it goes. Okay.
Go ahead.
Unfortunately, I had this thing. What was it? A wife. And
I sympathize.
So it was her birthday, and I can't just go ahead and leave to watch, somebody smack somebody's ass with a paddle or something. And,
we're
and I'm a
talking
little
about Sunday
disappointed. I'm a little disappointed. Graz, what happened with the game? What happened?
He's good.
He is.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, yeah.
Like I
Raz
said
got
before.
smoked. In
I
in
handled
a pink.
He says he took
headband.
He says he took it easy on us, on me.
In the beginning, I think he did.
I can tell you
I
this:
have
if
to be
I
honest,
sat there
I
for
think
a
he
month
did.
and went there once a week and practiced, I could give him a little bit.
He
of
get
a
up to
run.
12.
Let me tell you what I had to go through that
he's
night.
damn-
Yeah, where were you that night?
he's damn
You
good.
talk shit the whole time. You're coming. You don't even fucking show up.
So that night I go to Miller's, and it's my normal watering hole on Sundays. A big group of us go to Miller's. So this day was got a little crazy, and I ended a little early, to put it nicely. So I wake up later on that night, and I'm on Facebook, and I'm watching you and Jim play ping pong. Right?
like you.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm looking, and I'm like, holy shit, this is kind of competitive. I'm like, Graz might have this.
That was
And
the
then
volley for the serve.
All of a sudden,
It was. It really was.
then all of a sudden, things take a turn for the
It
worse.
was 3-2,
And he just starts smoking the shit out of you.
and it was 9-2.
And I sat back and in my bed, and I thought to myself, why the fuck am I watching these two guys play ping pong on Facebook
Great question.
on 10:30 on a Sunday night? That's what I had to fucking
And
think
we did
to
pretty
myself.
good with that too. And we raised $400.
You, d-
We
you
did-
guys
we-
did great,
I had originally
but
was going to come, but, I thought to myself, I need a nap.
That's what-
I need a nap.
That's what Jim's
You know?
wife said,
And, I was tired.
He didn't come either, Bozy.
I went to
Bozy didn't
I
come
had a
either.
doubleheader. I had 3 games that day. I had 1 in baseball heaven and 2 at South High School in Valley Stream, and
Okay.
and then by the time my night came, I was like, I can't do it. But I
baseball heaven.
It was a good night.
Is
Yeah.
this
It's
That's
a
in
real
Yaphank.
place.
Oh, okay. I thought we might be talking about early onset dementia over here. For
No,
Bobby.
but
it's a
that
real
is-
I
place.
was playing on the
But it
field
is.
of dreams
Yeah,
last week.
as a matter of fact, though, dementia is setting in. It is.
Oh,
It is. No question. I've had many
It
concussions
is.
in my
It is
life.
baseball heaven out there, though.
It is baseball heaven.
What did
Mine-
your wife say to you?
Mine
that
said, you go out tonight. You can forget about eating dinner for the rest
night?
of the
Wasn't
week.
it your anniversary?
No.
It was her birthday.
No,
it was your birthday? Oh, I'm
Her
sorry.
birthday.
Don't we
Okay,
have
I
another?
apologize.
Don't we have another anniversary coming up?
Oh yeah, my 16th wedding anniversary is tomorrow
Really?
With this wife?
with this wife. Yes.
Okay.
How many did you make it with the last one?
3.
Yeah, you know what? That first one really never. Well,
Yeah.
Never got off the ground.
Yeah, that never really. Listen, that was.
you know what
That
though?
was tou- that was tough.
I got to admit though, you jump out of your mistakes a lot faster than I do. But go on.
If you combine the 2 wives, you're actually celebrating
Wow.
your 20th next year,
No,
which is
yes.
kind of cool.
Right, and then you can have a special party.
You have all
But I
3
don't
of them
think your wife
together.
is going to be happy about the party you
No,
have.
And then when she goes, hey, why is she here? Go, she's the other 3 years.
She's the other
You
3
know?
years.
Greg D.
You
Filippo
want a
said.
nice dinner on
She rounds
17
things
years.
off. She rounds things off. It gives us a party.
Greg D. Filippo said, "Oh shit, that's Charlie Myers. I thought you had another transgender comic coming in."
Wow.
Wow, was that Frankie
Torch me.
Maniscalco said that?
No, that was Greg D. Filippo.
Greg is fucking funny, man.
He's-
Greg sends out some of the funniest shit.
Often heard but never seen.
Yeah,
right?
I'm
He's in
laughing.
Tampa.
I'm
He's in
sitting
Tampa.
I'm sitting at work, and the
Likely
shit he
story.
sends, I just laugh my ass off.
Oh, he sends me fucking naked women
Yes.
with shaved pusses and
Pusses.
well, I don't want to
The chins. The chins are shit.
It's crazy what he says. He sends me. He sent me one about the Cuban Gestapo that was cutting guys' legs and arms off. He sent some crazy shit all the time.
I didn't get
Wow.
that one. Jesus.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, is this something I should be worried about? Is he into like transgenders? Is
No,
he going to be
no.
like?
I think
Sending me a wave at 2:30 in the morning, like
The wave, you get the
wave, and then it's
Oh,
going to be like
wow.
No, we
Charlie
like
wave
him.
back,
We
and then
like-
I'm going to
Yeah.
go.
Charlie
like,
waved back.
Access the vintage footage of you guys playing ping pong just to get my mind off of it.
There you go.
he's sexy. I want to play with my nipples.
Oh my God. Hey, look. Angel.
Oh, all right.
Ooh.
So where is she now? Tell
Angel, where are you? Call
her.
in.
Call in. Well, we're supposed to get a phone call from AJ Powers. You know AJ Powers?
I do. Yeah.
She wants to go on a date with a Jewish man.
Okay.
She wants to. She's taking off her gold chastity belt. She's. Is that her? No, that's what he sends
She
you,
has a
right?
gold chastity belt?
Yeah,
So
I know. I know the
she
girl.
wants to find a Jewish guy on Long Island. Wow.
I'm sitting at the court desk in fucking Valley Stream. I'm sitting there. I get a thing from Greg
Choke Charlie with Greg.
I get from Greg DiFilippo. I get this, and the guy's asking me, "How do I pay my ticket?" I'm like, I'm looking at this.
Bob's watching a girl pop a ping pong
I'm
out of a
going-
puss.
And I'm like, "Oh yeah, you just go upstairs." Right upstairs. I'm like, I'm gonna go to Mitchell's for eggs.
I'm gonna have to talk to my pastor about that video.
Are you getting ready for the 11th?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do okay. I mean, like he's pushing me to sell tickets and stuff.
Okay.
He wants
yeah.
people to come.
Yeah, I
First
know, he
off,
wants people to
let's
actually
let's
be
let's
there.
pump a promo for tomorrow. Shining Studios tomorrow, Port Washington.
Yes, there's Comedy
Not
Zest.
to be confused with Port Jefferson.
Comedy Zest, right?
Am
Michael.
I the only one who gets these two these two ports fucked up? These two ports fucked up. Ports.
What, Washington
The
and
ports-
Jefferson?
yeah, which one is
Well,
where?
one of
and
them-
why are they both presidents?
They were
Bobby?
both presidents. They both got ports. They both got ports.
What's
I'm
the
going
port out in Nassau? What's
Port Trump.
Port
No,
Washington's
God, no.
Nassau.
Jeff-
Port Jefferson's.
Switch.
Okie doke.
No, the one near Roslyn, the one that's right over next to Roslyn, is Port Washington. Port Jefferson is way out east.
Do you think that there's
No, not way out east, but it's out east.
well, it's out east and so anyway, I always get these two confused. Long story short, I have a show tomorrow night. It is a Mike Nicolia production. Okay, it's going to be at the Shining Studios in Port, the one in Nassau. Which one? Port Washington.
Port Washington's in Nassau.
It's going to be in Port Washington. Shining Studios tomorrow night, 8:00. We've got plenty of funny comedians that are going to be on that bill tomorrow night, myself included. I am the least funniest of the comedians, so I am the floor of that show. But we have Victoria Caputo, who is
That's the one that does the psychic stuff,
yeah,
right?
so her daughter, Teresa Caputo's daughter, is this girl Victoria, and she's trying her hand in stand-up comedy. Apparently, she's done a couple of shows already. She was here the other night. I saw when last Thursday when we did Limo Talk here at Gov's Radio in beautiful.
Did she knock
Levittown,
him
Long
dead?
Island. I did not see her act, but she will be there tomorrow night. Supposedly, we hope. Well, everybody's only going to, but all of a sudden, all my friends and family want to come out to support me, and I'm wondering what's the difference between this show and the rest. And I'm realizing they don't give a shit about me. They all watch the Long Island Medium, and they just want to see Victoria Caputo do stand-up. So I'm just like the sideshow.
Really?
Can you have her mommy tell me if Daddy left the change in the corner pocket?
So everybody's telling me like, oh yeah, do you know her mom? If she's out in public with you and she sees you and she gets a premonition, she'll just read you. So like everybody wants to go, and then everybody's hitting me up to ask if Mike Nicolia has assigned seating so they can put them as close to the vicinity as Teresa Caputo as possible to hope for a reading. You know?
I did
And then
a-
I'm asking my girlfriend. I
You're
go, well,
being
who do you
used.
want to come through?
You're being used.
Right. Exactly. So I
Wow.
go, well, who do you
I
want
think
to
you got a
come
fair
through?
point. He's right.
You
Well,
know, I
that's
did.
what it is.
I did
No
a
doubt.
show about 2 weeks ago, and Teresa Caputo was in the audience.
Oh, really?
Yes. And then I just
So did she tell you it wasn't going to go well?
I actually wanted to sit. I didn't want to do the cliche thing and ask her like the classic question. But I was gonna sit there and say like, did my dad tell you I was gonna suck tonight or something? Because I'm watching you and it's like.
Yeah. No. I didn't know if it was a true setup or not. I was gonna let it just materialize. I was like, he's laying this one up. Bobby's like, it happens. But listen, I'm excited. I already have like 3 jokes that I'm thinking about, just if she's in the audience. Which, God, I'll tell you what, they are gonna be so disappointed.
Wait a minute. How about this one? How about saying never forget?
Right. That one went over big.
Never forget.
Don't at me at Twitter, people. Okay, I had enough of that.
Alzheimer's. Never forget.
Exactly. It was an Alzheimer's joke. I stick to that, and I'm not changing it for a second. Did you guys see?
I still think that was a funny joke.
Listen, I mean, everybody has somebody recited a joke from. Dice not too long ago. They posted on Bose. Oh, my son, Matt
Arabella's son.
This kid looks exactly like my son, and I kind of look like his dad. So it's a really weird dynamic when we get son.
Oh, they're gonna hug and kiss.
Right.
This is a moment. This is a moment. How you doing?
A pound.
Well, because you want to know why you came over this way. I got to give you with the right hand. You know.
I actually am a big fan of the pound now. I don't like the shake that much.
Right.
It is.
It's much cleaner.
Well, the whole thing is, did you really want me to shake your hand with my beat-off hand? It's like, wow, he grabbed me.
I exclusively shake hands.
Yeah, I'm weird. I'm ambidextrous.
That's what I go for.
I write with my right and I pound with my left.
I can't shake a hand with my non-beat-off hand. I thought about, I was watching this movie and this dude's arm gets blown off, right? And in a movie, I don't know about you, but if the guy, I think about what happens to that dude if I would still want to live on. There gets to the point in the movie where too much shit has happened to the dude where I'm like, I think I'd rather just die now, his dick got blown off.
Over!
I'm done,
That's it. That's all right. Kill me now.
And when I see somebody with their right arm blown off, I immediately start thinking about how long would it take me to learn to jerk off with my left hand? And then after about 35 seconds, I jump to...
Bozy, move to the left a little bit. Move to the left. Everybody move to the left. The other way. Towards Richie.
But if you keep your right arm on ice, you
move
can
everybody towards
use it
you,
every
Rich.
once in a while.
Everybody towards Rich.
Everybody move towards Rich. I want to put Aravalo. It's like a fucking sausage fest.
Yummy.
Yeah, and Matt makes it a non-sausage
No, Matt,
fest?
move this way.
All right, look, Graz, get us some beers.
Fucking DiFilippo thinks that there's one transgender here, so he's probably jerking it in fucking Tampa right now.
I'm a little jealous because earlier I'm listening in and I hear Matt go ahead. Oh, you lost weight. Oh, you lost weight. It was like a really huge, special moment. And then here, me and Charlie are on, and he's like, screw you guys. You guys didn't lose weight.
He didn't even recognize me.
No,
He's
Charlie
like,
lost a lot of walking away.
He's like, bro, you look bad.
You look sick. You look sick. I'm like, are you all right, man? Are you? No, you
feeling
guys
okay?
Look,
I love
you guys
people do
both
this to
look
me.
great.
They go.
You guys both look great. I haven't been around, unfortunately, to hang out at all the scene because I go back to school in the city now.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so now
all right.
Ow.
All right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Every time I bring it up, I'm like, I go to school in the city now.
I'm hanging out every day on Christopher Street.
You know what always fun? You know what always blew my mind?
Go to school in the largest city in the world now.
I get out of high school. You get out of high school way back then.
Yeah.
Right, and you're talking to people, and you start running into people after a while, and you go, "Where are you working? Oh, I'm doing this. I'm doing that." And you get some people that just turn around and they go, "I go, what are you doing now? Where are you working? In the city." What the fuck does that mean to me? What the fuck does that mean to me? You work in the city. I work in the city now. That's something special. You could be a fucking janitor in the city. What the hell do I know?
How do you think those buildings are getting built? I work in a city.
How do you think I'm going to school in the city?
I'm going to school in the city.
It's work study. I'm
this
a
whole
janitor.
city thing has a real nice connotation.
You ever heard of that Wall Street little thing? Yeah,
I'm doing
that's
that.
me.
I'm near it.
That's my thing.
I'm
doing
near
that thing.
I'm right by Wall Street.
I work at the Starbucks right underneath by Wall Street.
You see all those windows over there? I clean them.
I clean those windows up on a scaffold. Yeah, I do that.
That
That's my
9/11
job.
thing?
No problem.
I had something to do with it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I had a little something to do with it. No big deal. I'm working in the city
You're
now.
like,
I'm
"Sir,
downtown.
let me out of the
I'm
cab, please."
Freedom Tower? Yeah, I pass it.
Yeah,
I pass it.
Listen, battery tunnel. Yeah, you know.
Can I tell you guys
I beat my wife.
Can
You
I
know.
tell you guys something? Is that where I go to school is right by the Freedom Tower, right there, man. The
Right.
night of 9/11. Although it's the day of remembrance and it is a very
Yes.
somber day, it is beautiful seeing all the people come together over there and
Yes.
remember their
I
loved
love it
ones.
over
Absolutely.
It's honestly, it's so it's not. I mean, it's bittersweet, but it's nice to just see. You know, it's because it's not only remembering the tragic event, but it's also remembering how our country came together after that. You know
Yeah,
what I
and
mean?
that's gone.
And that's.
I mean,
exactly, and I think that's why I appreciated
Fucked up,
it.
it's gone.
That's why I appreciate it so much this year, because it was just it wasn't about what's going on around in the world. It was just about making sure that these people, you know, they're resting in peace and they're doing. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's
somebody
Nice
said-
how
somebody
they all,
wrote-
like got together, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like got in real close and made themselves prime target
I
for
liked
another
it.
terrorist
Oh my
attack.
goodness gracious!
You know what's fun?
Do we need to watch you? It's like Jesus.
I like how they got in real close, so some guy could just drive a Ryder truck right through
Oh
them.
my God!
Come
Wasn't the
on.
Home Depot truck.
Oh, I'm telling $20 an hour, you know.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
You know what I love?
$19.99.
For the
We're
first
talking Fortnite.
for the first year or
numbers
two,
here.
everybody was hanging their American flags all
I'm
over the
still
place.
Yeah. Right.
You know, they got them like they even like wearing the American flag condoms. Like, oh, I'm gonna support America
American
hard,
flag
I'm telling you.
All 50 stars on that condom. There you go.
and no pun on the hard. But
I
now,
have like the colonial
now where do we-
flag condom with only 13 stars.
That's best.
50 would just be too small.
Yeah, I like
you
the
know.
old Betsy
I
Ross.
kinda
I
want-
need the Bessie Ross flag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Please. Don't ban it, Kaepernick. I need this. Come on.
there you go. But where
You
now?
know what's-
Where's everyone flying American flags now? Like, oh, it's only
Grand old
convenient.
flag.
It's only
No, we're
convenient on
divided
4th of
in-
July.
You know what's
Like
going to
my
happen if
firecrackers.
Iran or someone bombs us and more than 25 people get killed? They're going to sit there and the spirit's going to come back. It happens all the
So
time.
we got to root for this?
No, I don't want to root for that. But what happens is nobody seems to be patriotic anymore.
No.
Everybody's either, if they're a Trump supporter, you're an asshole. If you like Joe Biden, you're an asshole. It's like
Joe Biden, hey, how are ya?
God, that was funny.
Technically, that's correct. You are an asshole. if you like Joe
No, but
Biden.
I'm saying that nobody's letting you like either party, and one of them hates the other one.
Yes.
So I don't
It's all
think
hate.
I don't think there's any patriotism anymore. Bobby,
I'm sorry,
There
there's
is.
one
There
party that
Who
just
you
hates
feel- who you guys
everyone.
feeling? You guys feeling the burn or not? You guys are sticking with Trump again
you're-
for
you're-
another 4 years. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give a. I don't.
You know, honestly, we're in this room.
You're
all
not-
of
you
us-
hate Trump.
All of us are very cool, nice, funny people. We all have different political
appreciate that.
aspects, which is fine. As far as who we like or who we don't like, it's probably better left not said.
Exactly.
You know, because
But
No,
this
he
is what I was
says.
going to get on you. I was going to get on you about
It was
this.
such a setup. to be
Nobody
like, let's just
wants
not
to
talk
hear
about
your
it.
fucking opinion on Facebook about how much you hate this or how much you hate that.
Exactly.
And it's not changing my mind one bit when you fucking put anything out there.
Exactly.
It's just making my support for the guy
Exactly.
stronger.
I could never change
You
your
can't, so
mind.
give it up.
About something that you feel so strongly
Right.
about, and I would never try to.
You
Exactly.
have tried.
Exactly.
You're posting it all over Facebook.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Well,
Wait.
Me posting, you know, to try to.
Don't say you're educated. You are
Wait, what
not
are you- what
fucking
are you-
educated.
who-
You
it's
see what he's
all
about
right.
to
Who
do
are
to
you-
educate?
Yeah.
Listen,
I saw
all
that.
6
Did
years
you
of
see
high
that?
school.
He
All
came
6
so
years of high
close
school.
to educate.
I know.
Wait a minute.
Fuck him.
What are you,
Proud of
Charlie?
that
What are you?
because-
You're a Democrat,
I'm a
Charlie?
Bernie guy. Yeah.
No,
You're a
forget
Democrat.
about. See,
All right,
that's
let me.
the
Can I
problem
ask
is
you a
that
question?
Bernie, he's a
No.
socialist.
You see what you did? I love Bobby. Now what are you doing?
What happened to it being
Socialist.
left unsaid?
Chris, you're
What happened
building
to
a
that?
wall.
Up and
I
out.
want to.
door.
I want to know
Enough.
why. I want to know why. Why do you like Democrats? Why?
No, see,
No, he
that's
likes
the problem.
Bernie the
Here's
socialist.
what's
Wait, you like
separating it.
Bernie.
No more Democrat or Republican. It's not about that anymore. It's about who himself as a person is going to be the
Right.
best
So
candidate.
Bernie.
Be it,
So go ahead,
be it
Bernie.
Bernie, be it Trump, be it whoever.
Let
it
me
is.
explain
It's
something
no
to you, though.
longer- The
Do you
Democratic
realize-
Republican Party doesn't make a difference because either way they're both getting funded by the same gigantic corporations.
Absolutely.
So what difference does it make?
The
Democrat
difference
or
is
Republican?
this.
Put that louder,
The
Rich.
difference is this. You got one guy who's not a politician in the whole bunch. One guy.
Who?
Trump.
He's a corporation.
He's a corporate guy. He runs the country like a corporation.
Which is, did you just agreed with me in the fact that corporations?
Yes. So he's not, but he's not trying to be political. He's running it as a corporation.
No, I hear
That's
you.
what it's all about in
I
this
hear
country.
What I want to tell you, it's all about the upper 1%. That's what it, you
Oh,
go
that
ahead.
upper 1% thing.
You gotta think about the
I
upper
haven't met
1%.
any of those people.
Oh, you're not in the 1%.
I'm in the 0%. I'm in the fucking.
I'm in the negative
He's
percent.
like, I've never met these billionaires. Like,
People
they don't
talk
hang
to me.
around
They're
and-
like, "Oh yeah, the rich get richer. Rich get richer." Bottom line is, I'm not rich. I'm not getting richer. I'm not getting shit. What I look for is somebody who's going to make it so that a lot of people are working and his unemployment is low.
Let me tell you
and
something.
the stock markets
Listen,
are doing good, and
this
that's all I give a fuck
This is
about.
what I think. If there's going to be any kind of political conversation, it cannot be an overall who do you like and what. It's got to be about one specific issue. And the biggest issue I have with Trump, whether you like it or not, is his stance on the environment and how he rolls back every regulation and
what's-
how he. I'm just one
that's
second
bad, that's bad.
about
Let him
how
finish.
he is making our planet just in a way more toxic by rolling back these regulations.
It has nothing to do with us.
If you believe in global warming or not, I happen to believe in it.
This is a
So
pro-
when
But
he's
I want
doing
my
these things-
globe warm. I want a warm
Bobby,
globe. I
Bobby's
want
gonna
my
be with
fl-
Greg DiFilippo down in Tampa
I
by
want,
next
I want
week.
New York,
Florida
so
will
I
be
don't
done.
have to
Don't even
fucking
worry
move.
about it.
Wait.
I want New York to be as fucking hot as Florida.
No, you don't.
On a daily
No, you don't,
basis.
because Greg DiFilippo called me one day. He could barely breathe.
I don't care.
It was 118
It's
degrees.
humid. It's humid.
He could barely breathe. He's sitting there going, I go,
That
you
means-
are,
My
that
balls
means
are
His
sticking to my
last breath,
legs.
he called Grass. I said, Grass,
I go,
He's
what's
on a
wrong?
fucking.
Wait,
He's rolling around with an oxygen fucking
Dude,
tank.
I go to him, what's wrong with you? He goes, it's
You
118
speak out,
degrees here.
I can't fucking breathe. I can't fucking breathe. Well, let me tell you something. Then Greg fucking DiFilippo must be a fat fuck. If he's not
Again with the fat. He smokes a lot of pot.
then he's fucking. He better send me something. He can't fucking breathe in Florida. I'll switch places with him right now.
I gotta head out again, guys. I just wanted to say hi.
Hey,
and
yeah,
hello.
I miss you. I haven't seen you forever.
What are you doing? You're leaving
Well,
again? What the
'cause
fuck?
I was
He's
on the
treating
show.
it like a-
I'm on
like
the
a
show.
cheap
Yeah,
date.
yeah,
Time
yeah.
out,
Yeah.
time out,
Like
time
a
out,
whore.
time out, time
Come
out.
in, yeah.
Listen, you fuck. Don't walk away. I'll tell you when you can leave my fucking studio, punk ass. You walk in. You say I miss you. I want to hang out with you. You walk the fuck out. Now you walk the fuck in again,
Graz,
and now you walking the fuck out.
Graz, I'm on the show.
He likes. He likes.
all
his
right,
job.
take-
What he does is he comes
Graz was
in.
like, oh, okay,
This is
sorry
what
about
Matt
that.
does. He comes
Oh,
in.
sorry, Matt.
He goes like this. He
Proceed.
goes, me and Charlie love Bernie Sanders. I'm going to get out of here.
Peace.
Charlie, have fun.
Peace.
I'll see you
Peace.
later. I'm on
Peace.
the show. Bye.
Aravala
Because you know
comedy.
what?
Lights.
Because you know what? Because you know what,
Thank
Charlie?
you.
Because you win already. You
Oh,
win by
I
default.
know.
He
You get what I'm
li-
trying
he
to-
lights the
Char-
fire.
No, look at me. You
Then
win by-
stands
you get what
about
I'm
a
trying to
mile
say?
away
You
watching
win
it
by
burn.
default.
Yeah.
Just by being
Right.
a Bernie guy.
Throws
All
the
right.
match in the room and runs
Hey,
away.
let's give a round of applause for Matt Arvalo, Arvalo
Hey,
Comedy.
you guys are
.com.
Bernie guys,
Over
both
here.
Bernie guys.
Yo, feel the burn,
First
baby. I gotta go.
kid-
Peace out.
Talk to Charlie.
Matt.
He'll answer for me. You have any questions? Just talk to Charlie. He'll
Matt.
stick up for Bernie. for
I
me.
feel
I'm
bad.
Matt. I'm going on the main stage.
what?
Charlie will talk to you. Thanks. Bye.
You're still
like-
my
I like
first
Hillary
guy that's ever came in here, Matt. You know, you were my first guest ever.
I
Here
do
at-
know that.
You get a Grazi for that.
get a
Oh, I
Grazi.
appreciate that, guys.
Hey,
No,
can we-
in all
Matt
reality-
is fucking 14 years old. He was Graz's first guest 11 years ago. on
First
Limo.
young boy.
No,
Are
seriously.
you 20 yet?
I'm 19 still.
He's 19.
And
He
you
told me.
started when
I
you were
remember- wait,
16,
I remember
right?
that. I remember I
He
came
started
in
when
here
he was 11.
16 years old. I came in here. Graz invited me in, and
Yeah.
ever since then. All right, I will.
Yeah, fucking Epstein brought in Matt
How old? You were
Arvalo.
16 when you started
Yeah,
here.
one of Epstein's people brought in Matt to Graz. Graz liked him, and then that's
No,
where the stuff.
he was pacing up and down the hallway. It was the first time he's ever going on a stage. And he looks at me, he goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "I do some stupid podcast." I go, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I'm going to be doing comedy." I go, "When you're done, come in." And he came in. And I fucking said, "I love this kid."
No,
What
but
a
in all
story.
seriousness- In all seriousness, wait. Starting though, was
Isn't
able
that
to meet.
fucking warm your
I
heart?
could meet all. I've met all of you guys.
Dude, you
since
know, I
starting
like the
comedy.
part where you were like walking around, and then you came in, like, wow.
Honestly,
And then he walked in.
Honestly,
Yeah, then
Charlie,
he was, like, pacing around.
and he walked in. You know why? Because we had fucking big doors like that.
in all
And then he
in all
kissed
seriousness,
me.
starting comedy and everything, I've been able to meet a lot of awesome people, and you guys are all within that group of people, and I'm happy that I can grow as a comedian and also know that I have you guys as friends and people that I can hang out with and you know what I mean, do this with. So it really, thank you guys. It's been a lot of fun. So
Matt Aravallo is going to be running.
You put the fucking crickets on for that
Councilman of Brentwood pretty
Thank
soon.
you guys. Brentwood.
That's for you,
He's
Matt.
the most PC guy ever.
Matt
crickets.
Matt's the fucking
Matt just made
best.
my asshole pucker up.
See you later, man.
Matt.
Good luck tonight. Hey,
Matt
stop
Aravallo, AravalloComedy.com.
Stop in after you're done, because you'll be the first person to ever appear on our show 3 times in one night.
Matt Aravallo, a.k.a. looks just like
Got a
my
Grazi
son.
just for
Great
that.
Nikes. Great guy. Great act.
Hey, Edith, how about some beers? Huh?
He won the Long Island Laugh-Off, I want to say, in 2018.
Wow.
He was the
Okay, so
winner,
last
which-
year.
Who,
Okay.
Matt won last year,
Yes, he won last year.
Yeah.
Big deal in the community put on by Governor's Comedy
I
Club.
won the Long Island Jack-Off and in
Hey, now.
2018.
Bobby is in the Circle Jerk Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. Big Barbarino, they call him the forearm. You know,
The baby
I love,
arm.
I love what Matt did
The
to you.
circle jerk is challenging.
I
Don't
love-
you fucking ever.
I love what Matt did to you. He treated you like a typical like a Latina almost. He came in here. He's like, "Oh, you look great. You lost so much weight. Let's do a little something." And then, gotta go. That was so.
See ya. Fucking quick.
He leaves you
That's
wanting
it.
more. He
It's like,
definitely
I'll
leaves you
come back
wanting more.
later. You done? Did you wipe up? Okay, I came back.
Yeah, well, he came back. He listen, not for nothing, for his age. I mean, for any age, he's doing great. But to be 20 years old and to already
He's not
win
even
the-
20 yet.
I know.
19.
But to already won the Laugh-Off.
And
to
last week when
already-
you were talking about that comedian, at 19-year-old comedian, I think
Sure.
it was Abe Hannigan you were talking about.
No, I know Abe Hannigan.
No?
He happened to. He's excellent, but he wasn't. It wasn't him on the show. Just these guys. It's in a different time. When I was in my 20s, early 20s, mid-20s, you didn't know where an open mic was. You couldn't pop online and be like, oh, let me go to fucking openmics.com and know that I can go bomb at Coasters on Tuesday. You didn't know.
Well, how old are you now?
I'm 38, so I was right in the cusp of like the internet kind of taking off, but I didn't know, and you had to kind of live in the city. Now living on Long Island, there's a mic almost every night of the week for you to go
I
and
was
bomb
just looking
at,
for an
you
open
know?
bar at that time, and I was just fucking happy they were serving me.
So we have a show coming up together, all of us. Limo Talk is going to have a Limo Talk sponsored show, okay? Mike Nicolia production. This is going to be your stand-up debut.
Not really.
Okay, so well, let's hear the game plan, because I want to hear this. What are we planning on doing here, Bob?
What? I'm gonna go up there and talk until they fucking pull me off there.
You're going to just
That's
go, all
all
right.
right,
Okay. Do you want to...
What if they turn the light on when you're supposed to get
He'll
off?
keep going.
You keep
They're
going?
gonna flash the phone at me. All right, they're gonna flash the phone. Time's up, and I'll be like, "What? What? What do you want?"
What I would
does that mean?
suggest
Why
you
are they
do-
shining the light at me?
Why are they shining that light?
I would suggest that you
Where's
come
Al?
up you come up with a good opening joke. You come up with a good closing joke. And then in the middle, if you want to improv and do it, then just do it and just know you have the go-to closing joke and you should be money in the bank with that. That's the way to go, I would imagine.
I have no idea what he fucking
I'm
wants
just
me
going to
do.
go up there and fucking bomb as usual. So I have no stress about it. I'm used to it.
I don't find it stressful. I find it like, all right, whatever. You know? It's just
It
like-
should be a good time. It should be.
I
a
mean,
really
I have a
good
lot
show.
of topics I like to talk about, and you know what? I pick one and I just go, and I've done it a few times now, and it's like,
You could be like the little Bagel Boss guy. He had his moment in the
Ugh.
sun that caused such a. You got to
did
see.
he fuck up?
Graz, did you see what a big uproar that
Yes.
Bagel Boss thing caused?
Yes, but everybody's
man.
raving about Mike Dillon now because he put him on stage.
Well, I think I honestly.
Why, was he good?
I think quite the contrary. I think Mike Dillon caught a really
was
caught a
gonna say, how
beating
good
for
could he
putting
be?
him on stage.
Yeah, but why?
actually.
Why? He was on page 6.
Well,
they
here's
talked
the deal.
about it on Jim and Sam. He
It
got
was-
he got promotions.
okay.
Listen, it was
Well,
a great.
in the comedy community,
That's within the 15
okay,
minutes. That's why.
In the comedy community, Mike Dillon took a beating by putting him on stage. On the social media, I'm so old. The social media.
On social
What are you on? You on the pot? You smoke
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
pot? You
exactly.
taking the goofers?
You're on the crank?
on
He
the social media?
Taking the chronic?
Listen,
He
I'll
took
tell
a
you.
beating.
Listen, as far as
Posey, did he not take a beating?
he did take a horrible beating. Listen, as far as a
Take a
marketing,
horrible beating. He
listen,
did take a horrible beating.
you know, and with or without. No, I don't want to say it. Listen, as far as a marketing idea,
Were you going to say with or without a leg, you scumbag? Okay. So
Come
now
on,
we don't
guys,
give a fuck
be
about
nice.
people with
So,
no legs.
but listen,
Allegedly.
as far as a marketing idea, it was a brilliant idea. I mean, like now everyone's talking about his production company.
You're talking about it.
Well,
We're still talking about this fucking guy.
So you know
Any
the whole
beers
thing.
over there?
It was a brilliant thing. He was able to he's getting views. He's getting hits on whatever it is. But you know the whole thing is
He's
that
fucking-
you know
it's a marketing
I watched it and I was like the most amusing thing about his whole set was that he finally learned how to move the mic stand. That was the most amusing thing because he sat in front of that. He's like, "Oh, let me go ahead and move this mic stand."
This is the Bagel Boss.
This
guy.
is, and he came on stage wearing a kabuki mask.
Come on.
I can't listen. I can't
Well,
make this up.
Somebody sent me a little snippet of their weigh-in, and Dykstra put his head on top of the Bagel Boy's head and was calling him a midget, saying, "Come here, little boy," putting his hand right on top.
But Dyke should be calling anybody a midget is fucked up too.
Well,
Dyke's just 5'8".
He went after each other. They had a little fight during the weigh-in, so they don't like each other. But he's gonna get killed because
Yeah,
Dykstra's
there's some real
double the
bad
size
blood.
of him.
Well, I mean,
Dyke's an
Dyke's
athlete.
a professional athlete.
Let me answer that, Bozy. So what I see is that Dylan got himself into Page 6.
Right.
And Dylan got a mention on Jim and Sam on XM Sirius Radio.
Yes.
Dylan got some PR on GubsRadio.com with
He brought a PR on?
with Limo Talk.
Yes.
With Limo Talk and
Yes.
Knock 'em Dead. So he did what
not
he was
nice.
supposed
Exactly.
to do.
Great marketing. It was a great idea. I think this might be the smartest thing he's ever done in all the years of
Listen,
business.
He got a grasp on a guy who was hot. He got in on it before a lot of other people got in on it.
He's cashing in.
And a lot of people got mad because he got in on it first, and they felt like they could have packaged it a certain way, and he packaged it
Well-
the way he wanted. And at the end of the day, he had his show. He's getting his glory, and not for nothing. The guy Mike's been doing this shit a long time. He's an old guy. He's got one fucking leg. He's producing comedy shows at the goddamn Clarion Hotel in Ronkonkoma. I've done some of them. He's working his ass off.
basement.
He gave the guy an opportunity. Lesser people have
Absolutely.
had opportunities.
Yeah, but now what does the comedy world feel about it? Like a guy like you and Bozy.
Well,
who
we
fucking-
gotta say,
who
well, we're at open mics 3-4 nights a
Yes.
week.
Listen.
We're paying our dues. You know what? If I had an opportunity to fucking skip it, I would have, but I didn't. So
Listen,
you can't hate the guy. The guy fucking went on a rant, and not for nothing. He worked hard for that. Those videos are pre-cast. He's been doing angry rant videos on YouTube for a while.
yes.
That's just the one that hit. So I'm not hating on him. He made it happen. He's getting his 15 minutes. Mike Dillon put him on the stage to fucking bomb for 10 minutes. It was painful. Trust me. That guy was like in fucking pain. His act was terrible.
Which one? Who sucked?
The Bagel
Fucking
Boss.
the Bagel Boss
guy.
Oh,
The
he's
guy
fucked.
that-
Because he didn't have an act. Because he went on stage and he thought he was gonna like
What did he talk
yell.
about?
He was just like, and I'm wearing a mask, and
But-
then it's like walking around, and then it's like,
What? Wearing a
and then-
mask.
Yeah.
That's the way in.
So it was 10 minutes of painful stand up.
Wait, he did 10 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that a long
I
time?
didn't-
for
Well, you gotta
stand-up?
understand.
Well,
you're
not that I-
selling a ticket $25 to see this guy. You're not gonna give him 5
well,
minutes.
no. Here's the whole thing. Not that I didn't
Yeah, but
like
they come out of
watch,
the
but
gate
it was
and
8
do 10
minutes.
minutes.
It was 8 minutes. It was 8 minutes.
Getting
I
a
watched
phone
the clip.
call.
Answer it.
All right.
No one's ever given
Limo,
me 8 minutes.
Limo Talk. It's Jeff Bozy and Charlie Myers. Who's this?
How you doing?
Huh? Who is this?
The bug.
No, it's not the bug. It's not. It's Mandy the midget from Florida. Is that true?
How are you?
Hi, Mandy. How
That
are
has gotta be
you?
the most annoying voice effect ever.
I'm good. What's happening?
Hello? Hello?
Mandy.
Hello?
Mandy, are you that porno midget that stabbed the dude?
He hung up.
Even better. That fucking voice effect
Thank
makes me
you.
want to kill myself. We can skip that one.
But here we go.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I'm calling
All
back.
right, let her call back. Answer the phone.
Calling back.
Come on now. We're gonna. Limo talk. It's Bobby and Zarello. Who's this?
Oh yeah, give me credit.
AJ.
AJ.
Oh, it's AJ.
Hello, AJ Powers.
She wants
How
a
are
nicer
you?
Jewish boy on the air. We're gonna find a nice Jewish man. Hi, AJ. It's Charlie. Good time, Charlie.
AJ,
Here with
stay there. Lock
Jeff
AJ
Bosey,
in. We're going to
Bobby
talk to
Rich.
AJ. Limo talk. It's Charlie Myers, Jeff Bosey, and Bobby Anzarello. Who's this?
Hi, Greg. It's Mandy again.
Hi, Mandy. What's happening?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you calling to speak to me?
I loved you in The Wizard of Oz.
Actually calling to speak to Jim Rea.
Jim Raya. Why are you calling in to speak to Jim Raya, Mandy?
We represent
You could,
Wait.
the Lollipop
Oh, yeah,
Crew.
you're not allowed to
The
talk.
Lollipop Guild.
And then we're saying here, the Lollipop Crew, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land. Mandy,
Yes.
why are you calling to speak to Jim Raya? Hold on, I want to hear this.
Because Jim reached out to me yesterday,
Yep.
and he was telling me on how he picked a gentleman by the name of Anthony. He kicked his ass in ping pong over the weekend.
Oh,
And Anthony said he wants to play him in something else so he can kick his ass. But Jim is a little man. Is he a tiny guy?
Charlie, can you shut that off, Charlie? Oh, what is that? You can hear it in the background. So you calling me because Jim Raya kicked my ass in ping pong?
Yes.
Okay.
And Jim thought it would be a good idea.
Let me ask you something, Mad Dog. Are you at the fucking bathroom rest stop?
It's not the Mad Dog, Bob. It's Mandy the Midget. Mandy,
What the fuck it was?
Who is this lady?
AJ Powers is on the phone right now, and Bobby's not liking Mandy the Midget.
Bobby said he'll give you a free mustache ride if you get off the phone right now.
I'm leaving.
You're leaving? That's it? That was it?
Bye.
Mandy.
Bobby doesn't want to listen. I don't want to listen.
You know, I don't even fucking feel bad. Just
You
go.
know, it's
Just
the
go.
it's the echo. The
The echo's
echo on
killing
your
me.
voice
Yeah,
effect.
exactly.
It's
The echo.
awful.
Get rid of the echo, please.
All right.
There is no echo.
Yeah,
All right.
just
Goodbye,
stay
Mandy.
tuned into the show.
Mandy the Midget. All right, AJ,
I'll
what's
tell
up?
you,
You're
she's-
right, though. The echoes are fucking annoying.
It's fucking killing me.
Give me
I'll
the
tell you.
voice, dude.
Get
the voice.
AJ on. She wants a nice Jewish boy, and I know 10.
Hello,
I found it
AJ
very
Powers.
hard to
How you
follow
doing?
Do you want him pre-cut or what?
I don't care.
Oh, you don't pre-cut? Okay, that's fine. I got a couple.
Hey, listen, if you want, I
AJ
would go back.
Powers, she is she has come to Limo Talk to help us find her a nice Jewish man.
I can
Because
Wait, whoa.
I am
What
the-
was just purring? Was
I
that
am
her
the-
kitty?
I am the Patty Stanger.
No, that was my
of
dog. That
Gov's
was my dog.
Radio.
She wasn't purring. She's crying because I wasn't petting her.
I'm looking
Aw.
for a Jewish girl.
So is that how you're going to be with your Jewish guy? Are you going to cry when he doesn't pet you, or
my
what are we
God.
talking about?
God, no, I don't need to be pet. I'm
You
not an
don't?
animal.
Okay, well,
Someone-
Have
you'd
I
be
met
surprised.
this? Have I met her?
My girlfriend likes to be pet. You know, I don't mind being pet myself.
I'm
AJ.
gonna love-
I'm digging that thought.
Yeah, I like to be pet. Nice touches, I always say. I like nice
AJ, it's
Nice
Graz.
touches. I like
touches.
that.
Thank you.
Nothing like a good, nice touch.
AJ, you there?
AJ, do you
Yeah,
hear
I'm
me?
still, I'm still here. I'm listening.
How are you?
You weren't Mandy 2 minutes ago, were you?
No, I can't go that high.
Did you hear that?
Barely. I
Did you?
It
Did you
sounded like
enjoy
someone
it?
was,
Did you
having
find that
some
in any
helium
way,
for
shape,
breakfast.
or form amusing?
Did
That
you-
echo was killing me.
Did you watch? Did you like watching our viewers go from 11 to 7 in a matter of 4
7?
seconds?
We were down to 2.
We were down to 4.
It was like my girlfriend.
Frank Maniscalco got on the phone. We were at 20. He went down to 4.
like
I
my
got
girl-
off the phone. I went
My
back up to
girlfriend's
20.
dog is one of our viewers. Like, big shout out to Kingsley, the golden retriever. My girlfriend's like, she's watching us on like every social media she has. Like, look how good my boyfriend.
Well,
is.
speaking of dogs, that's what AJ Powers. AJ, that's what you do. You walk dogs for a living, right?
Oh, you're on King of Queens.
Not anymore. I left that job in June.
So what do you do now?
What do you
Where
do now?
the dogs are
What did
walking.
you- what
are
did
the
you
dogs
tell-
walking alone?
What did you tell the dogs?
The dogs are just wandering.
I'm
the park.
sorry, this isn't working out. I mean,
They're going good for me.
I actually bought it. I brought a cake I had a picture of me and a dog, and I wrote, "You're gonna miss me when I'm gone."
Wow. So you left them and then you taunted them on the way out with a cake that probably cost like 4 hours of dog walking money? Wow, AJ, you are raw. We're going to get you a
it's
guy
like
right
about $30.
away.
It's actually,
Exactly,
it was a
4
good
hours
cake
of
from
dog
Costco.
Well,
Just like he said.
What is it called? What do you get paid to walk a dog per hour nowadays? Because I'm thinking about quitting my Uber career and maybe looking into this.
Dog walking.
I
is
don't
big.
really know. I worked in a pet hotel.
Really? Did you step up from the pet motel you
With
used
an
to work
hourly
at?
rate?
The motel.
Is this
Now
like
they
a
got-
promotion?
This one's got a lobby. Wow.
No hourly rates at Willow,
Right.
thank
It's like
you.
It's like, yeah, I want to bring my
Your
animal in
puppy's
for a
gonna
short
check
stay.
in for the full night.
It's like the
Okay.
Comac motor in. Drive up window for secrecy.
The puppy motor.
Man, you don't
in.
let these guys bully you. What do you want to do for the date? How we want to do this? Do you want
We gotta find the
We
guy
want to
first.
find a guy first of all to bring you out.
Wait,
Correct?
does
It's
he
got to
have-
be Jewish.
Does he have to be Jewish?
I'd like him to be Jewish.
Why?
Can he talk with a Jewish accent and
Do
not
you
be
like
Jewish?
to be annoyed?
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Can you? Yes. Could he talk with a Jewish accent and not
Hello,
be Jewish?
AJ, hello.
Listen
is he,
to
Italian?
Bosie's normal voice and tell me if this would be okay for being your boyfriend. Bosie, talk.
Yes. Hi. How you doing? Hello, AJ.
It's like the dating game.
AJ.
I know who he is.
You do.
All right. So you presently dating
So then
anybody
you're
right
already
now?
turned off. All right, forget that.
Jeff,
Let's
Jeff,
think
you
about
know
a
who I
nice
am?
Jewish boy from Mineola, maybe.
Wait, does Jeff know who I am?
Yes, I know who you are.
Well, you think I didn't know your voice. I didn't know.
You
She
sound
is
like my
very
grandma
Jewish.
Mildred.
She didn't know. I didn't
got
know
really
who it
old
was.
then.
Hey.
She's a lovely young lady with huge knockers.
We know.
And
I know who
Thank
she
you.
is.
Yes, and
She told me she was going to wear a
Thank
nice
you.
bra the next time she comes into our show.
Where is
Have
the
I met AJ?
Really?
Yes, you have.
When?
During the marathon, she sat in with us late night and hung out with us during the marathon in January. I'll show you pictures.
She don't remember?
I don't
I want to
remember.
see some
Yes, you
pictures.
do.
I'm
You remember.
wondering what's going to make
was
me
very
convert
tired
to
that
So,
Judaism.
AJ, tell me what kind of guy, tell me, what are you looking for physically? Because the other shit's easy. It's the physical parts.
The other shit's easy.
What gets you, what are you looking for physically? I'm sure you want a nice, short Jewish guy with a big butt. And, I'm kidding.
And a large circumcised
Don't say
penis.
fucking tall, dark, and handsome. Like you like light eyes, dark hair, light hair. What do you like? Tell me.
I don't know. Just someone who's attractive that, isn't bigger than me. Because also
bigger
not
than you?
skinny because I'm
Most
worried that
men
I
are
crush
gonna
them.
be-
Let
in
her talk
any-
and shut up. You ask her a question. Shut up, dumbass.
I know.
Go ahead, AJ. I'll conduct
No,
this
no.
interview.
I didn't hear what he said. What did he say?
He wants to know what kind of man do you want? Do you want a guy with a schwanzen? Do you want a guy with a big ass? Do you want a guy with a lot of money? Do you want a guy that you could date? What do you want? What do I got to bring you?
I am looking for love. I would like a non-creepy guy because all the guys I go out with are very creepy.
What do you
But why?
Don't
Why are
worry,
they
listen,
creep?
I
I
just-
don't understand something.
I just want to lick your toes. You're very pretty. I just want to lick your toes. Listen,
what
and
do
I
they
like my
say?
nipples rubbed in a clockwise position.
What do
Don't
they
mess
say
that up.
That's creepy.
What?
Oh, let's see. My last date, which was yesterday.
Okay.
Let's see what happened. The guy wouldn't stop touching me. He said he was touchy feely, but he was literally
Oh my God, really?
Like what
Oh
way?
my God,
Was
he
it
didn't stop touching me.
in a sexual way? The views of Govs Radio are not the views of Anthony Graz today.
Where would he touch you?
He touched
Show us on
my
the doll.
arm. He was holding my hand. He was kissing my head. He was kissing
Kissing
my
your
hand.
hand? On a first
he
date?
had
Yeah,
his
what
hand
do
on
you-
my
what is he,
side,
Santa
which
Claus
was a bit
fucking
weird.
AJ, let me give you a little bit of advice.
Ho,
Okay?
ho, ho,
Let me give you a
Merry.
tiny bit of advice from a guy who was on online
God.
dating sites for the longest time. Okay,
boy.
do yourself a favor.
Buckle up, AJ.
Do yourself a
Here
favor.
comes Dr. Phil.
Before you,
You know,
go,
AJ.
unless you just want free meals and free drinks, that's one thing. But before you start going on dates with people, I'll tell you what me and my girlfriend did for the longest. And we had known
With or
each
without the
other.
gerbil?
We had known each other from the gym. But before we got together, we FaceTimed. We sat, we FaceTimed at night, we talked to each other, we got familiar with each other's mannerisms, how we act, how we talk, and then by the time we started hanging out, we were already fucking into it. Don't just go on these random dates with these fucking guys. FaceTime them a little bit first. Get to know them a little bit because it's going to save you. Unless you want free drinks and free food, then
AJ,
just fucking keep going.
FaceTime.
Well, I don't talk to many guys anyway. No one really,
AJ.
when they swipe right, they don't really mean it. So.
516-872-1088. FaceTime me. Come on.
FaceTime Bobby
Come on.
right now.
Yeah,
Come on.
AJ, if you want, Bobby will take your FaceTime on air and he'll talk to you and see what you look like.
Do you ever go to like Temple on Sunday and try to meet the guys
It's
over
Saturday.
at the? It's Saturday.
Saturday.
No, I'm reformed.
What does that mean?
She's super Jew. I don't know.
So wait a minute, you're reformed.
No,
you guys
I don't
didn't kill
need-
Jesus?
I-
Like,
No, they
what-
just
what-
think
what
Jesus.
happened?
Jesus was a cool guy. though.
No, I think I know what it is. It's Jewish, but less the calories.
Yeah, that's the calories.
So, wait a minute, what does reform mean? But you want to meet a Jewish guy.
I haven't gone to temple, but
So now, if you
know.
meet a Jewish guy, what happens if he's going to want to go to temple, AJ?
Well,
What about an Italian guy who just wants to massage your temples?
After a couple of drinks in a dark alley in my car.
You know,
Look
it's like,
at
how's that
guys
feel?
will know. They'll get a paddle to the balls.
This is a nice
All right,
place.
already,
behind
I
the
want to dim the
dumpster.
lights. Go.
No, seriously, if you're reformed as a Jewish person and you don't want to go or you're not going, but you want to meet a Jewish guy, what happens when you meet that Jewish guy and he says, "Well, I still go to temple." Are you going to go to temple?
Well, the date that I went on was actually modern Orthodox. So that's a bit too religious.
You got
Those
a
are guys with
lot-
the gerbil curls?
Listen,
Reformed
she's
and
got
modern
a listen.
Orthodox.
Can you just keep it to the point of where we understand Jewish people go to temple on Saturdays? That's it. They have their matzah. They celebrate Hanukkah. Well, this one's a semi-Orthodox. I'm a Reformed Jew. This one is.
It's
There's
like
too
that
many.
fucking
Too
Tom
many
Hanks
religions.
It's actually Friday.
Too many
It's actually
religions.
also Friday. They go to temple on Friday too.
So what
Oh
was
my
the guy that you, the reformed, whatever he is? What is he again?
Oh, he was modern Orthodox.
Modern.
So what does that mean?
Modern.
He doesn't. He's going
He
to
has
have
a remote
So in
control.
other words, he's going to have sex
Lucky
with you without the
remote.
blanket in the hole.
Actually, if they want to have sex, they have to. They
Do it through a
usually
sheet.
you have to take a bath, like a purity bath.
They don't have to. But so what is a
I
modern
like
one?
that.
Wait,
Go.
whoa. It's
Whoa.
a purity
what's,
bath.
What's involved with that?
Yeah.
What makes
I
it
don't
pure?
actually know. I never knew about it until he was telling me. Apparently, and also like every time
Does it
a
involve
woman
bleach?
is done with her cycle, she has to take a bath if she wants to have sex with her husband.
So why don't you
I'm
just?
all for that.
Well, I think at any point you should have a bath or a
was gonna
shower
say,
before you have
I
sex
like
with
that
me.
anyway.
I
I'm
like
a firm
a bath to
believer in
be-
a clean cooch.
AJ.
Immediately before and immediately after the encounter, I
doesn't
want a
AJ
fucking
do
bath.
that? AJ, don't you think at this stage of the game you should just go with a Catholic who wants to get laid? I mean, this is really getting
Let's get
in-depth here.
let's get down to the nuts
Just,
and
just
bolts.
go with
I
some
don't get many
Catholic
guys
dude who
that want
wants
to
to
talk
get
to
laid.
me,
I
so
mean, really.
it's pretty funny.
AJ, I gave you my number 10 minutes ago. What the fuck is going on? I mean, come on.
Why would you FaceTime me?
But I don't
come on, I'm
understand.
sitting-
She's a
I
pretty
can't
girl.
hear
I'm
you. I
sitting here
can't
with my
hear.
fucking face.
Everyone's talking at
waiting
once.
to.
I can't hear.
Okay, one at a
Doesn't
time.
matter. It doesn't matter.
One-
It's my turn.
one at
That's a
time.
good point.
I'm sitting here with my fucking face waiting to see yours. Go.
Okay, wait. Give me a second.
What happened
Oh,
over
wait,
here?
Let me see.
Over somewhere on.
Augie the midget.
Why am I on Quaaludes all of a sudden? What happened there?
Technology.
Bad connection.
AJ, if you wanted to meet Bobby, you could have went on sugardaddies.com like 6 months ago. All right, so just call in. You'll get a nice FaceTime.
All right, AJ, you a Met fan?
You're gonna look for milk. You're gonna get fucking
Love is a
sugar
battlefield,
daddies.
AJ.
You're gonna get a milk dud. Go. Give me the call.
AJ, are you a Met fan?
I am not.
Okay, do you know anything about baseball?
I'm a Yankees fan.
All right, do you know the
Smart
1986 Mets? Do you know Keith Hernandez?
No.
Wine Galleries of Oyster Bay.
The coin
Oh,
galleries.
roller of the
The
first-
coin gallery started.
Little roller.
Or a little roller.
Oh, roller up, roller
Oh,
on.
by the way,
Behind the bag. Come on.
It gets by AJ and Bobby.
by the way, the Yankees won.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, Yankees win.
So Saturday
That's
morning.
their 100th win.
Saturday morning, I'm taking my old lady to the Yankee game. Me and her are going to go out. We're going to watch them play Toronto. Saturday morning, we're going to tailgate. We're going to take the train. And then listen to this, Graz. After, we're going to go to the San Gennaro Feast.
Nice.
Yes.
Still going?
Yes, we're going. But
I
Bobby,
gotta go.
why do you think I have my hair slicked back?
You
like
have to
this?
have
'Cause
it.
I
You
have
have
to go
to.
for
It's a
the
requirement.
fucking San Gennaro. And then after we're gonna watch some chick. She likes do some podcast live. Like I had to pay $100 a ticket to watch some woman do a podcast in a theater. Yeah.
What? Can we get
Yeah.
that deal?
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
I got offered a roving podcast.
And tomorrow, don't forget, Shining Studios, 8 o'clock in Port Washington. We have Victoria Caputo headlining, Good Time Charlie opening up, Mike Nicolia Productions. We've got a stand-up show that is going to knock your socks off. And Rich just really promoted big with the Crickets, but it's going to be a great show.
I'm sorry, I hear that word.
Yeah, once you hear
I
Mike
hear that
Nicolia,
name,
listen,
it's
watch.
just like a
Watch.
reflex.
Mike Nicolia.
I'm sorry, it's like a reflex.
I know.
I'm
Frankie
sorry, Charlie. I didn't
Maniscalco
mean
got
to
a
do
good
that.
treatment. Frankie didn't even realize you were doing
And
it.
I think it's not too late for me to do my Alzheimer's show.
Alzheimer's. Oh, my God.
Bobby, I think it's not too late.
It's not too late. I think you should do it.
It's not too late.
I don't think you should ever take that joke out of your rapport. Your whole
I think it's going to be like it's
Alzheimer's,
going to be like February, and I'm going to be doing like the Alzheimer's.
So I'm going to try this again.
Exactly.
Until I get a proper laugh, I'm doing it every fucking day.
So I'm going to tell you
There he
something
is.
I'm going to do different.
The umpire.
What the fuck is he doing here? How do you know I was here? Follow me.
That's ball 4, I guess, huh?
Oh my God.
Holy shit. That's a callback, AJ. If you listen to the beginning of the show, you know what they're talking about.
Bobby, be my
fucking
child's
Bobby, a home run.
Bobby's gonna be so fucking surprised when I call him and ask him to be my child's godfather. He's gonna be like, "Really?" I'm gonna be like, "Yes."
And I'll
please.
say yes because it's
I
beer.
know.
There's
Now,
gonna
whatever
be
happened?
beer.
Wait, is AJ still there?
AJ's still here. Listen,
Yes.
I'm leaving. You guys are gonna close the show tonight.
Mwah.
All right, I got something to do. I gotta go. I gotta take care of some
Patrick
things.
Bateman.
He's gonna go see AJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see AJ.
Did anybody
She FaceTimed you.
Has any of our viewers ever seen American Psycho when the limo driver drops the prostitute off to Patrick Bateman?
Yes.
Little do you know that limo driver
was
is
Graz.
fucking our very own.
Oh my God.
Graz a day.
Thank you, Charlie Myers, for coming in tonight. Love you.
Love you,
Bobby
brother.
and Zarell, love you very much.
You gonna call back and sign off?
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off if you don't mind. I'll do that. Jeff Bosey,
Love
you
you,
I'll
brother.
see you next week.
Yes.
I'm
Board
doing
up
fantasy
extraordinary.
football start sit questions.
Board up
next on
extraordinaire,
Graz Leagues.
Richie. I
Yes.
love you. Rich, I paid you,
job.
right?
Yes, good job tonight.
For AJ
You're
Powers,
$5.
Graz, I'm a little
You owe me
light in my
$5.
pockets right now.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
know.
care of your suit.
Yeah.
AJ,
I've heard that.
next
Yeah.
week you come in, all right?
That's what she
What?
said.
Next
in the
week you
studio.
come in and come visit us.
AJ.
Okay, I'll come visit.
All right?
Stay on the phone. We're gonna wait. Graz is gonna go.
Hey,
We're
Good
gonna
night,
AJ,
guys.
keep you on
I
the
love
line.
you.
AJ, you gonna miss
Good night,
Graz?
brother.
Limo Talk, it's Inzarelli.
What time are you calling?
All right,
What?
AJ, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. So listen, what's the game plan? What are you looking for? Are you looking to find somebody? You know, are you just looking for someone? Are you in it to win it, or are you in it for a minute? Is the real
In it
question.
to win it or in it for a minute?
In
I
it to
love
win it. In it to win it.
So you're in it to win it. All right. If
Yeah.
you're in it to win it, you're gonna be and you want a Jewish guy. You can't like
Limit yourself to
you
just
can't
one.
limit yourself to a Jewish.
No, you're not really doing the
'Cause
Jew.
listen,
You're
let's
not
be
really,
honest,
You're not
you
really
know-
on the Jew bandwagon.
Because
I'm
who
not-
doesn't want a Christmas tree in their house?
Honestly,
Just for
yeah.
the fuck of it, we got to put a Christmas tree. Jeff's right.
And you being Jewish, you know how annoying they are. So let's get realistic.
Wait, the Christmas trees or the Jewish guys?
I just everything.
Oh,
is
okay.
good. But talk to me. I mean, are we
AJ, I'll
limited, are
decorate
we
the
cutting
tree.
it off with the Jews, or are we like going to expand to Christians or no?
Okay, we could expand it.
Really?
Thank God we're all in
So
now.
what websites are we talking about? We got Bumble, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, JDate, BlackPeopleMeet.com. I'm sure you're on BlackPeopleMeet.com heavy right
Miller's
now.
Place.
Right? Miller's Ale House.
Miller's Ale
Sunday.
House.
What about the Jews for Jesus?
Jews for Jesus. I love that.
What
Oh,
sites
come
are you
on.
on?
We
Tell
gave
me
you
the
guys
sites you're on.
Jesus.
Why not?
Man,
I love that
Jesus is a
they gave
Jew.
us
You gave
Jesus.
him
You
and you
gave
took
us
him away.
Jesus? How did
And
you
you
give
took him away.
Exactly.
AJ, what sites are you on right now?
I'm on Bumble,
Bumble.
OK Cupid,
Okay.
and J Swipe.
Of
J
course.
Swipe.
But no one really responds.
How
I'm
many-
on Asswipe.
How many active people?
I haven't met anybody on Ass.
I'm very highly rated too, by the way.
I'm number one on Asswipe.
How many people are you talking to currently? Because when you're in
4.
How many people are
I'm
you
talking
talking to
none.
actively right now?
None of them.
So wait, no, you
No
haven't. Listen, anybody on dating websites is having multiple conversations, and I'm gonna have an expert on pretty soon. But you're not talking to any
Rocco.
guys. You should be talking to multiple guys.
Nobody responds. They'll
Why?
swipe
All
right, but they
so
won't respond.
How non-slutty are your pictures?
They're very
They're not slutty.
They're not
Okay,
slutty.
so let me ask you something. If I was you and I was a nice Jewish girl and I was not getting not too much reception, post a little something. If you're doing
A little something
non-slutty
with
at all,
cleavage, you
go
know?
a little something. Like get these guys, get their memory.
Show a hard nipple, anything.
Get them going. We have an expert on online dating right now. Mr. Stephen Rocco Perillo has just joined the show. Applause for Rich if he's got him. Steven, this guy has banged more black chicks than fucking South Africa over here. We gotta love him.
Oh, there you go.
Can we talk?
quite a
over
resume.
in the air? I wasn't briefed properly on what language we can. He was.
Oh, you can say whatever you want here, Rocco.
We can. All right. So what? I just joined in. I'm kind of. What's this
So we're talking to
conversation?
AJ. She's trying to
Okay.
find a nice Jewish man.
Okay.
We've
Not
told
even
her
Jewish
we've-
anymore.
Now,
We've already
first of all,
expanded
it's
her.
already sounds a little racist. That he has
we've
to be
al-
Jewish.
We've
I don't
already
like this.
expanded her horizons.
Very picky.
We've
Very
already
picky.
expanded her horizons. So now she's down for Catholic, Jewish.
Long black.
We didn't talk about Muslim, but whatever, maybe. And she's in the market. We're talking about the dating site she's on. She's on Bumble. She's on JDate. Okay.
J Swipe.
No, J
And now
Swipe.
we're J Swipe. I'm sorry. And here's the problem.
Sounds like a rap name.
She's not posting any promiscuous pictures, so she's not getting the feedback that she would normally get.
Okay.
And now I heard, and I don't see other women because I'm just madly in love with the girl that I'm with, but I heard allegedly
Pinocchio.
that she is a big-breasted woman, and I think
Definitely.
that maybe if you're not getting the reception that you're really looking for,
Allegedly.
that you should maybe accentuate the fact that you have those big breasts on the websites in order to get more of a interaction. Does that logically make sense to
If you want to be hip,
Well,
you got to
actually,
show
I
some
match
nip.
with people. I match with people. They swipe right on me. I swipe right, and
Okay.
it's a match. They just
Right.
don't respond back.
So you'll
So I
be
can get
like,
people
hey,
to-
what's
Wait,
up?
wait, if
AJ,
this-
I'm,
wait,
noti-
wait,
I'm
wait,
noticing.
wait.
I'm
If-
noticing a
I-
problem here, and the problem is I've been fucking asking you for fucking 20 minutes to FaceTime me, and you haven't responded. You're not swiping.
I don't have
shit.
FaceTime.
No,
All right, well,
here's
She has
All
a
right,
track phone.
Send me a photo.
Here, wait.
Are we friends on
Jeff,
Facebook?
Are you? I'll do a video chat with Jeff on Facebook right now.
Oh, not with Jeff.
Oh my.
Oh.
Because I have him on
Here we go.
Facebook.
Because she did a video
Facebook.
chat with Jeff last night, and oh boy, if we had the video, Jeff, what
wait,
wow,
Am I
Jeff.
friends with you on Facebook?
I didn't
AJ?
do it. I think Rocco wanted to try to say something.
Yeah, are you waiting? So you this is Bumble we're talking about. You match with them, they match with you, and you're waiting for them to say something.
Well, first I have to say something.
All right, because I was just making sure
And-
that you knew that because some people don't know.
No, I know that. I know
AJ,
that.
what
I
do
do
you,
that.
let me ask you something. What are you? Because Bumble, for those of you who don't know, Bumble.com has made it.
Bumble.com.
Bumble.com.
It's
Bumble.com.
I don't know if there's a-
Okay.
Bumble.com.
No, yeah. Bumble.http Bumble. All right. So Bumble makes it so the hot girls want to go on it because the hot girls were feeling like when they went on the other websites that way too many people would hit them up. So basically what happened was they created Bumble where you can't hit somebody up first. If you're a woman, you have to hit them up first. So now that I
In
caught
case
you
it
guys
was an
up,
accident.
AJ, what are you hitting the guys up with your initial contact?
Listen to that. I came out like
The
that.
one.
Okay, so there's this gift with Robin Williams from what's the movie?
Death to Smoochie.
Send me the one you got.
Dead
Well,
Poet
we also
Society.
The lady, oh man,
Millennial
dressed up as
Man.
a
Listen,
Mork and
AJ.
Mindy.
Listen, when you do Bumble and you match up with somebody and you have to send
Cadillac
them a
Man.
message, I'm asking, what do you send them? What does the message say?
I'm
I want to
telling
fuck.
you.
I have big tits. Like, what does it say? Tell me.
Oh my.
Oh, it's GIF. I do a GIF, and it's a Robin
No,
Williams.
you should be like.
When in the movie, I forgot what it's called. When he dresses up as the woman to
Oh,
be
Mrs.
the nanny.
Doubtfire.
Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire.
AJ,
That's
very
your
soft.
cover photo.
Wait, is it the picture
No,
of
this is what
him
she sends.
with the whipped cream on the face,
Ooh,
and you're
yeah.
asking for like something naughty with that?
That's what I'm thinking.
They respond. It says hello.
Oh,
AJ, listen, I'm telling you this. A guy right now, you match with him on Bumble. You want to, like, get in with, you don't want to just send a GIF. You want to write a personal message. Hey, what's
They
up?
never
How's it
respond
going? You know, blah, 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 whatever. And then they respond to you. A GIF is lazy. So stop
They don't
with the GIF.
respond to things that I send them. They won't respond. I'll write, "Hey, I'm Ashley. How are you?" And I get nothing.
Okay, so
That's
then
weird.
you're
That doesn't
then
sou-
it's
that
a,
sounds
listen,
weird.
it's a numbers game. You go, you swipe again. Hey, I'm Ashley. What's going on? You know, how you doing? Blah blah blah, and see if somebody reacts. Then when somebody reacts, be like, hey, would you want to FaceTime? Because I want to get to whatever. And then if they don't want to FaceTime, there's a reason they don't want to FaceTime. But FaceTime a person, get to know a person. This is what I did with my girlfriend. I'm not giving you advice I wouldn't take myself. And then when they get familiar with you and your mannerisms, then you go from there. You know? That's how I feel.
On those to get to know women.
Say that again?
I can tell you that now.
What?
The Dark Reaper
Most-
has left the building.
Yeah, it
Most
looks
of the
way
guys
different.
don't really want to get to know me. They do, but in a different setting.
Yeah,
And
well,
it's like,
every
no.
guy, every guy wants to get laid. So we
Well,
all-
listen.
I know that. It's like I'm not putting out.
Well,
I'll make jokes about
Well-
it, but I'm not doing
Well,
it.
listen, like I said, if you want to go ahead, you want to get more people going ahead and, like, interacting with you. Unfortunately, the way it goes is you got to show something. It's like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, you got to put something on the table in order for someone wanting to, like, reach out and.
AJ, here's the
you know.
deal. I'll tell you. If I was a chick, listen.
If.
First of all,
you
there's
were a chick,
people
you
in the
wouldn't leave the
community.
house.
There's people,
I wouldn't.
There's people, there's people you're gonna meet just being in the comedy community. You do the social, you do the dating website thing, blah blah blah. You meet up with people. I would just suggest before you go out on a lot of dates, try to do the whole fucking, again, sometimes you're gonna have to be a little bit more. I dare to use this phrase, but a little more promiscuous than you like. You have to show a little more to get a guy interested because you got to remember, there's so many people right now. There's so many people. You're in competition with so many people right now that you've got to like do something to stand out a little bit more. But I honestly believe there's a person out there for everybody. I met my person. I know you will too. But it's a numbers game. It's a sales thing, and you got to keep working. Don't get frustrated and do the best you can.
Hold on a second.
Hold on, AJ.
Limo talk.
Hey, I just want to give you a viewership update. Since AJ's been on, we went from 11 to 2.
Oh. Bum, bum, ba, bum.
That's not good.
That's not good. Ever
No.
since you got
Well,
on,
we're
we got
wrapping up.
down to 2 now. And
All
I
right,
think the
let's
two
wrap
are
it up.
Jeff
Let's wrap it
Bosey and
up.
Charlie Myers.
What happened? What did I do
boy.
now?
Well, listen. Real.
Graz, what did I do now?
You didn't do anything. Don't worry.
All right. Real quick, listen. Before AJ has to go, listen. Not only due to your social media, whatever it is on Bumble, this or that, but you know what? You got to get out more too. You got to start going to coffee houses,
Right.
going to places.
I
You
was
can't
gonna
just
say.
you can't just sit in a house and think it's going to land on your lap. You
in
got to
the
go
house.
out
You
there.
gotta dress a
telephone.
little differently too, AJ. I see how you dress.
Gotta
You
go
gotta
out.
Dress a little bit differently. You might, you know what I'm saying? You gotta.
Basically, everybody's asking you to show some more tits. I mean, that's
No,
what
I
it
didn't
goes.
say
I mean,
that.
honestly, listen, I'm just trying to
Nothing.
I'm just trying to underline it. AJ, everybody's being like, yo, if you got big tits, show some more tits. You'll get some more interactions. It's a numbers game. Let's do this. You know what I mean?
We are such a bad fucking. show
AJ,
to
do you
get
not
that
agree
type
with
of
that, though?
advice.
Show some more tits. Fuck it. What do you care at this stage of the game?
Because you know what? She's a nice girl, too, and you don't want to give the person a bit
Oh,
the wrong
yeah,
idea
whoop-de-doo.
when she's
Yeah.
got a knockers hanging out.
Listen,
Bob, what do you think, Bobby?
Doesn't have the headphones on right now. He's coming back over.
He's coming back.
AJ, tell me you were not thinking in your head. You're like, when the dating thing, you're like, you're not doing so great. You were thinking in your head, you're like, I better show some more tits. Tell me you're not thinking that.
I was definitely not thinking that.
She's keeping it kosher.
Well, I'm glad that I was able to help you.
How old is
because
AJ?
She's 22, probably.
AJ, how old are you?
AJ.
I am 28.
28.
You have a
Okay.
website, AJ?
That's right in my range.
Graz is
That's
like,
right in
do you
my
have a
range,
website?
AJ.
All right,
What?
yo, listen, AJ, we love having you on. Thank you so much. We wish you the best of luck moving forward. If I know
Come
any
in next
Jewish
week,
guys,
AJ.
You'll definitely
You
find a
know.
guy. Definitely.
you will.
AJ,
She's very pretty.
Listen to me. I don't know what you're looking for, but I'm open.
I suggest you.
I mean, I'm sitting here.
I'll walk the dog
You're
with you,
sitting
AJ.
here
I'll walk
talking
the
like you're
dog.
desperate. I'm fucking begging you, and you fucking don't even want it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, don't drop the
I
ball.
don't think she
on
wants
fucking
any of that.
Bobby.
Come
Don't
on,
drop the ball.
AJ. Listen,
What?
I can play ping pong. I can do anything.
Listen,
That's what Graz said.
AJ, fight the good fight. Thank you so much for calling, and we appreciate it. Any Jewish guys I know, I will definitely send your way, and we wish you the best.
You can find him.
AJ,
call
I'll
me.
make sure
You can
to-
find him in
wait,
the
hold
city.
on a minute.
Call me
Everybody
at
be quiet.
516.
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. AJ,
Bring it
I'm
over.
going to make sure that I get the Library Cafe to put a nice dinner together. We'll get a nice town card for you. We'll do it nice. So I'm going to put.
And I'll even show you a dress I'll wear.
Ooh.
Yo, we'll get the
I'll even
whole
wear a
town of
dress. I've
Babylon
never worn a
together.
dress on a date. I've never
All right,
worn
bring it in
something nice
next
on a
week.
date.
We'll-
You know, AJ, I have never
What?
worn a dress on a date either, and I definitely will. Come on.
AJ, bring it in next week. We'll give you like a little fashion tip.
Dip.
Bring the
AJ,
dress.
we're gonna fucking do the
Yes.
Swan next year.
Wear the
next
dress
week.
on the show.
Yeah, we'll
All right.
discuss on the show next week. We'll give you our assessment.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, great to talk to you. Thanks so much for calling, and we appreciate it. AJ, if I run into any Jewish guys, I will definitely push them your way. Thank you so much. We love you.
Bye,
Thank
AJ.
you.
I'll talk to
Bye.
you later.
All right, have a good night,
Text
AJ.
me, AJ. All right, text me.
All
I
right.
will.
So let's talk a little football. What do we got going on Sunday?
going
You
for-
guys?
we going-
Yeah, I'm into the action, baby. I got the
Shift
football money, baby. Who do we got? So listen, suicide pools. Is any of you guys in the suicide pool this week? Sports fans,
on
enter
sports.
into the show right now because we're about to shift it from dating to sports. Okay,
Great.
I got.
When did
Do
he
you
become
guys
the
want to
fucking
take the
host,
free
Florida?
square?
I don't know.
You
You
wanna-
got about 10 minutes, Graz.
Yeah, 10 minutes on Boxcast.
Do you want to take the free square on the Patriots?
Do you want to talk Jets mononucleosis?
Do you want to talk fucking
Listen.
Dallas? Listen, suicide pool. You in the suicide pool? this
No.
year? Okay. Suicide pool is this.
Well, take
You
Dallas
pick
this
a
week.
team.
Not a
You
big
pick
shocker.
a team. You're allowed to pick them once. If they win, you move on. If they lose, obviously you lose, but you get two chances. So this week we got a big game. We got fucking Dallas at home against Miami. Graz, you hear me, baby?
I'm listening.
Dallas at home against Miami. It is the free spot in your suicide pool, which means it's a definite win. Are you
What about the
taking
Patriots
it?
against the Jets?
Okay, well, listen. You also got to remember, if you're betting in suicide pool, you might have took the Patriots last week.
Patriots
So
are
if
gonna
you
score
don't
70
have the
points against the
Patriots
Jets.
this week, where are you going to shift? You're going to shift over to Dallas, over Miami. No, at home? Talk to me, guys.
Great
I'm
answer.
listening.
Graz, Cowboys over Miami this
You gotta
week.
like Cowboys, Miami.
The Cowboys are home over fucking Miami in the suicide pool. Are you not?
Dude, I
taking
want
that?
to see AJ in a dress. Who gives a shit about fucking fantasy football?
She's not. She's not like that. She's like keeping
Yeah,
everything
she
under
doesn't-
wraps.
Yeah, she keeps it very
And at
close
the
to
end
the
of
vest.
the day, she's not realizing that like no guy wants to keep shit under wraps because there's a million girls who will like keep.
She's
shit
not your
on their
average
profile.
Jewish girl. She's
Yeah,
your
but she's
mom.
not your
Most
average
girls are very unwrapped.
How do you guys get away with this with a wife? If I my girlfriend watches the podcast, if I even fathom the idea of thinking about big tits, I'm like,
You know what I love?
fucking
I love the fact
crucified.
that
Bobby is fucking asking this girl to FaceTime him. It's
No, you gotta
how do you get away with this? I can never
You get away with it when your marriage is dead. That's when you fucking get away with it.
Yeah, my wife doesn't even want to pay attention to anything I do. She's like, "You're in the house.
You
Get
stayed
out of
home.
the
You
house."
stayed home for her birthday, though.
how-
Well, I had no choice. Otherwise, I wouldn't get no free meals.
How long?
Yeah, how do you get out all the time, Bozy? You're always out.
Well, well, the whole thing is
My
when I'm
marriage
out,
has
I'm
been
doing.
over
I'm
15
getting a
years.
paycheck when I'm out. And so long as I
Yeah, but
come
you're
home with
not
the paycheck, that's what matters.
Except on Thursdays.
I've
Except
been
on
married to
Thursdays.
someone else who no one knows about for the longest time.
Is Bobby the most handsome, beautiful man ever? I don't know why I love this guy.
Sexy.
He's such a big guy. He's such a handsome guy. I'll tell you this though. I feel
I
like
can't get AJ.
AJ would Graz. AJ would not. She knew. He's like, FaceTime me, FaceTime. She would not do it.
She would do it.
And that's the same shit. That's reason
She
why
couldn't take the babushka off.
I haven't heard that word in so many years. Babushka? You dragged out that old word?
I don't know. Is that a Jewish thing?
I think it is. I
Yeah.
forgot what it was, but still, I haven't heard that word in 30 years. Babushka.
I never used it before. I found the appropriate time, I think.
It's like I've been waiting all my life to say
I think
babushka.
we taught AJ a lot though. Listen, if
The only thing we taught her was expand your views and show your tits.
exactly, but Bozy,
Yeah,
that's what
what?
she's got to do.
Well, I know she's got to do that.
If you've got big, huge tits and you're
Yes.
on a fucking dating site and you're keeping them under a fucking Nirvana t-shirt, don't expect to get cock, bitch.
Well,
show them tits.
Yeah, I know. Listen, she's got a weapon of
That's
choice.
like me
She's
not
got a
being
weapon of
funny.
choice.
She's got a weapon of choice.
You know, I mean,
Now we're talking.
You're still on this subject? Holy crap. I went on a whole...
well, you
know
brought
what?
it back.
Charlie tried so hard to shift the gears to football.
I know.
And we couldn't do it.
Didn't work.
All of our dicks got hard, and then we started talking about it. Bobby's texting her how much a fucking three-way would be with hey,
I got a coupon.
Bobby,
I got a coupon.
Bobby just PayPal'd her $250. Bozzy's got his dick in his hand. Graz, what happened since
I know
you
what you're
left?
talking about.
Shit's done got fucked up, man. Come on.
He wants to show her his pigskin.
All I know is Bobby's talking to Bozy and Bobby's fucking... Bobby's trying to talk her into gold. And she's like, oh, I'll FaceTime Bozy.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I don't know where that went.
Bozy's her fucking sponsor from fucking group. She's like, she's like, I'll FaceTime Bozy. He always has my best interest in heart.
From prudish.com.
I trust Bozy. He has a small cock.
I know.
I like her. She's a nice girl, and I want to get her a date. You know what I mean?
We're always trying to get somebody a date on.
No
our
one's
fucking
trying
show.
to get me a fucking date. What the fuck
Let's
is
get
going
Bobby a date.
I don't think she's your type. All right?
Look, she's not.
She's
okay?
breathing. That's a type.
Obviously.
With a face like Bobby, nobody could even believe that we would have an opportunity to give him somebody, because you know that no woman is ever leaving Bobby and around. I mean, your wife has got to be the happiest woman alive, no?
No, as a matter of fact.
Ironically enough.
Holy shit! Quite frankly, no. Holy shit,
That was the
Bobby.
best answer.
Bozy, I've been trying to fucking protect it for 11 years. He just comes out and says,
Oh my God.
fucking asshole, Bobby. You fucking
I like that.
shit.
Actually, no.
Nothing could be further from the truth.
That was good.
Babe, you said you wanted to get married. This is what we have to look forward to. Bobby, after 15 years, no.
No. Actually, no.
You know, listen, when I met my wife, I asked her a simple question. Can you do me a favor? Can you cook a couple of different meals throughout the years? And she goes, yeah, why? Because I know the sex is going to die out, but I'll always be hungry.
Oh, I'll tell you.
So,
You want to get out of here?
You know, the best thing was in City
Well, you
Slickers.
got 4 minutes.
In the movie City Slickers, Bruno Kirby, he's talking to what was it, Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
And he goes, settling down is not exactly a great thing to do. He goes, because you think of it like this. Think of it as the Kellogg's Variety Pack. He goes, you got 8 different cereals to choose from. Every day you pick a different one.
Yep.
He goes, and all the time you got a different cereal. And then somebody says to you one day, pick one cereal, and you're going to eat that same cereal every day for the rest of your life.
Screw that.
He goes, after a while, you wake up one morning, and you're just not hungry anymore. And that's what marriage is all about.
And on that note, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Turn her on, board up extraordinaire.
She's
For the
on.
great, powerful Bobby Inzarello, Inz 41. I love you, Bobby.
Love you, man.
for Jeff Bosey, who showed up and hung out with us in 2 different rooms. Thank you, Bosey.
You got it, my man.
For Charlie Myers. For
Good
AJ
time, Charlie,
Powers.
motherfucker!
GoodTimeCharlie.com. AJ Powers. For who else called in tonight? Board up extraordinaire.
Chris Mad Dog Russo.
Megan the midget, some bitch with an echo.
Yeah, who was
Marlon the
Mandy?
Midget. Yeah, Maria the Midget.
The
Mad
Wizard of
Dog
Graz.
Russo.
Wizard of
Who
Graz.
else?
Matt
The Wizard of
Alvaro.
Graz. Who?
Matt
Matt Alvaro. So Matt Alvaro, right?
My son, Matt. You want a
Rocco
fantasy
Perillo,
football
right?
advice?
Yep.
Start sick questions. Hit up UncleCharlieComedy.com. I got your fantasy football questions. Start sit them all day.
For Stephen Rocco Perillo, right?
He left.
Yes.
Quick.
Few minutes, but here.
For tea time with Teresa and her titties over in the mansion that she had to do FaceTime. Who else brought up extraordinaire?
I think that was it for
That
tonight.
was it. That was it.
It-
We had a
it-
great
it's
show.
not 35 people like the other week.
Right.
No,
No, it's a short list.
It's
But a
gonna
very
be-
good list.
You know, we'll get 1,800 viewers by the end of it. I know it.
I will tell you this
feel
right
like we
now.
had
I had a
another
lot
caller.
of fun with you guys.
I
And
got a
as always,
haircut. I got a haircut today, so everybody's going to be tuning in to see gorgeous Charlie.
I feel like there was
Wondering
another-
why you look,
Charlie's
you look a little
haircut is
slicker.
fucking amazing. Way to
Exactly.
go.
My barber Nelson at 360, fucking on Grand Boulevard in Deer Park. He's
No
going to be
promoting
like, yeah,
whatsoever. None
No.
whatsoever on your end.
Oh well, they always make fun of me because I come in and I bring a pillow because I have no ass, and if I sit there long enough, like tailbone goes into the fucking barber chair.
Wait a
So
minute,
they-
how long has Nelson been there?
They go no culo, and then it's like I deal with
culo,
it.
no culo.
no. And I know I'm a gringo, no
That's
culo. Build the wall, build the wall.
Bobby, I got to tell you something. You guys together tonight, you made me laugh a lot. I look forward to next week. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to set this girl up with a Jewish date, see if we can hook her up.
do.
So,
Oi.
all right?
I got, remember Jay Shea from Board of Elections that did the weather?
Yes.
Nice Jewish boy.
Do you know that I added Bobby as my inaugural Republican father today? That I get to
Yes.
because my father was a big, huge Trump supporter. God rest his soul. Big fucking Trump supporter, would have argued with me to the tooth. So thank God I have Bobby now, who can argue with me as my dad, as a Republican fucking Trump supporter.
You better
So God
believe
bless
it. You
Thank
better believe it. I'm glad I can fill
Hold
that
on.
void.
Hold on a second. Put it up, board up extraordinaire.
Send me that picture. That picture was great.
Oh, nah.
Graz today.
Graz
AJ Powers is day. Graz today.
He sweat through a show
Jeff
today.
Bosey's day. Good night. God bless. For everybody on Facebook, we love you.
Next week, we'll be back next Thursday, Governors Radio, 9 o'clock. We got Limo Talk, me, Graz, Bobby, fucking the whole crew, Rich, fucking tell me about it.
About what? This guy?
Bosey, my boy.
This guy over here.
Bosey.
Have a
You know
great
it.
night, everybody.
Have a great night, guys.
Good night.
Jeff Bosey.
Jeff Bosey. Bosey.
Bosey.
It's
Bosey.
41. Bosey. Charlie Myers.
Love you, brother. I'll see you. Come down to Miller's on Sunday.
Good job, Graz.
Just send me that picture, bro.
Good job, guys. I love you.
We love you too, my man.
Love you too, brother. Be good.
See you later. GovsRadio.com. God
Graz.
bless. God bless.
Me and my best friends cruising down West End Street, hiding from cops and driving circles around the block all week. Now all of my friends died out on West End Street. They say we're born to die young, but we're just trying to live in peace.